Oh, by the way, I'm still working on trying to recover the last. I think like my audio's messed up in it, so I might be able to post it where I'm just mute for the whole thing, which kind of sucks, but it's better than nothing. So I'm still working on that. I forgot to post that, and then the other one I have no idea. Maybe I can figure that out. But anywho, it's been a while since we've played last.
3 weeks, right? 4 weeks?
I think it's been 5.
Wow.
Our characters were on spring break.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you guys remember what was going on? You need me to recap it real fast?
I remember that we beat the big bad ugly guy, and then was a girl. Thank you. And then we looted. And we basically were told we have to go through a tunnel. Is
Right.
basically all I remember from the last time.
And you guys visited that one town that I honestly couldn't even tell you what the name of it is. Actually, I could. Give me a second.
Glimmerhold.
Yep. That's right. Glimmerhold. Thank you, Scott. No bottle cap for you, though. And then...
You guys think I'm hot all the time when I play.
You guys got to this door, and it had Dwarven written on it, and none of you spoke Dwarven, so you guys rested for the night. And when you woke up, you saw that your bag of holding had been ripped apart, and a bunch of stuff is scattered on the ground, and the rest of the stuff is destroyed, because that's what happens when a bag of holding gets nuked. So you guys don't really know what happened with that, but that's where we left off. So it's early in the morning. You guys have loot on the ground. We can work about what you kept and what you lost later. You know, we could have done that in the 6 weeks, but whatever. But you do have a door in front of you.
Well, the biggest thing that we were waiting on was for them to decide if they were going to let Soliska use any of it.
That's true. Well, you guys can talk that through now if you'd like, or you can do it later. It's really no big deal for me. I'm just curious on how you guys are going to get into this door.
Me too.
We didn't ask anyone before we left.
No one has like linguistics or speak
I was
languages?
gonna say, I wouldn't Karamos have like a understand languages or something like that?
You would think.
Well, if you guys would have let me use some of the fucking money from what we sold, I would have. I was even going to add it into my backstory as something kind of cool.
What, you gonna buy a wand to comprehend languages or something?
No, it's a helm or a helmet, and it just like I was thinking like my deity kind of gave this to me because I'm not from this plane, and like that would be my way. Like it's her, like we pay for it, but it's more of like her gifting it to me as like a you need to like be able to communicate to people.
What are you,
But-
Star Trek? The little devices
Sounds
that
like
can...
cheating. Yeah, it sounds like cheating.
No, it's cool, but it's like that's what they use in Star Trek. It auto translates.
Well, it doesn't. You have to like use it. I forget. I think it's called a helm of comprehend languages and read magic.
Well, I don't even remember what happened in the last episode. I remember that I know Ira is struggling with trusting Soliska because she is evil. So yeah,
just
and
use with a normal helmet. It only costs 5,200 gold pieces, but I figured it'd be like we had enough. But I didn't want to like force you guys to trust this evil bitch.
Well, you guys might have to go back and get it because you guys need some way into this door.
Yeah, I am unable to learn comprehend languages. Otherwise, I
Really?
definitely would have. Yeah.
you don't have like an orison that would like let you do that?
I mean, how many spells
Hang
can
on,
do that?
let me
That's comprehend
let me
languages.
see. Hang on, let me see. Paladin orisons.
I don't have spells, so I am of no use. And I'm not from this plane. So, double no use.
I think Ira can learn an Oris and like read magic, or
Read magic's for like scrolls and stuff. You need
I know, but I
specifically
just
comprehend
it might
languages.
have like a language piece to it too. Like I just
You're a
was gonna
language
go check
piece.
sometimes.
Is it a magical inscription?
Technically yes.
Because read magic is you can decipher magical inscriptions on
Oh.
objects, books, scrolls, weapons, and the
It-
like.
It is a magical inscription written in Dwarven.
Well, this deciphering does not normally invoke the magic contained in the writing, although it may.
So I
would say that you can
as-
tell what type of magic, but you can't read what it says. That would make no sense.
I don't
Like
know
just
if-
because you have read magic doesn't mean you get to read the language. It just
Yeah.
means you are understanding what magic is used.
Yeah, essentially, read magic allows you to cast a spell, like you know how in Harry Potter you get to say Wingardium Leviosa in a certain way for it to work. That's kind of what read magic is doing.
Well, it does specifically say you can decipher magical inscriptions, and you are thereafter able
think
to
that's-
read
I
that
think
particular
that's-
writing without recourse.
Is that? Are they talking about like runes, like magical runes? Because this is specifically written in Dwarven.
So hang on. So a cleric can learn comprehend languages, or they can use comprehend languages, and technically a paladin's spell list comes from the cleric, correct?
Yeah, but aren't you treated as certain X amount of levels less? So are you able to get it?
It's a first level spell. Comprehend languages is a
Oh,
first
then
level
you totally
spell.
could do it.
Yeah, that's
Is
what
it
I mean.
on the
So,
cleric spell list or the paladin spell list?
I mean, technically the paladin gets the cleric spell list, so I don't know if you want to get that granular.
No,
on it.
paladin has their own spell list. There's a whole paladins get like almost no spells.
I'm looking
Like-
it up.
You don't get a lot of spells.
Paladin spell list. They do indeed have their own spell list.
I just said that.
Yeah, I know. I'm confirming it.
A shaman could. Are you a shaman, Justin?
No.
No, true seeing just
You-
allows you to see things that are invisible or in other planes.
What is your class?
I'm a summoner.
Okay.
Man, it's been that long.
Uh, if you want to go as granular as like,
So I'm
I'm
just
not
I'm
seeing.
on
I'm
the
not seeing it. I'm not seeing it on just the paladin one.
I'm looking on the Paizo site or their rules questions forum,
Mm-hmm.
and it says that any magic item with writing on it, it doesn't describe how to use them.
Well, you're just trying to read what it says. So if it read magic would work, then that would be good enough.
See, I don't know what read magic even does. Like, what does the
That's what I'm
wording mean?
It says read scrolls and spell books. That's what read magic is.
But like, are they like instructions? Because if they were written in common, then we would just be able to read them. So what is written
You
down?
can
on these
decipher.
scrolls?
You can decipher magical inscriptions on objects, books, scrolls, weapons, and the like.
I think
So
I
yeah,
think
what
in
does
the
that mean?
world, I think in Galarian in the Pathfinder universe, magic has its own like separate thing that's written as runes. That's why like glyphs exist, like glyphs of warding and things like that. So it's like its own language and it's like written in arcane runes.
So does that mean in order to read a scroll, you have to have read magic?
Yes. Just like how you need to have UMD in order to wield a wand.
Okay. So this isn't. So we're trying to read a language that has a spell on it instead of reading the spell language.
Correct.
Yeah, so read magic probably would not work.
I would say it would not work. That's
Well,
just
could we just? I mean, I'm assuming the magic on the words prevents teleportation through it, but dimension door to the other side.
The way Dimension Door works is you just pick a direction and how far you want to go, right? And just hope for the best.
I think so.
So for Jared, he has to lock in his spells, right? Like he doesn't know all of them, right?
No, the way Jared works is he has a set number of spells that he
Yeah,
knows,
okay.
and he can spend any of his charges for whatever spell he wants every day.
it's spontaneous
Yeah.
casting. The GCP
Yeah.
hates, but
Yeah. So it's technically on
fun.
his, but he can't use it.
He doesn't know it.
'cause-
Yeah.
Yep.
Know it, yeah.
Okay. Well, do we have any money left after we got ransacked, or?
Well, Justin's saying just Dimension Door through it, and you could try.
Well, shouldn't we detect like planes or detect magic to make sure that we can get through it first?
I mean, that just provides us. We already know that there's a spell on it, right?
You can detect magic and detect that there's magic coming from it. Yes.
Yeah. We can try and determine the school of magic involved.
Can we do a perception check on it to see if like there's a keyhole or anything?
Yeah, sure. Roll.
Can I make an Arcana check on this to figure out the school?
Yeah.
If I remember, my perception's not good. It's 19 total.
There's not a keyhole. I'll resolve yours in a second, Justin. There's not a keyhole, but there is like a notch, like a pretty wide notch. It looks like you can like place something on it. And Justin, yours was for detect or knowledge arcana.
Yeah, it's an 11.
That is not good enough.
Ira will
we'll go.
point out to the group. It looks like you can place a magical item right here. Would anyone else like to take a look? Maybe like a stone would rest in there.
Would the chain link go there?
I mean,
You guys have to find it because your bag's ripped apart, so you'd have to look in the grass.
Doesn't everything explode?
Yeah, but some stuff's lost forever when a bag explodes.
Yeah, like everything in the bag is gone.
Not necessarily.
we
It's
don't have
actually
anything.
it's actually a percent roll. So I'd have to roll on everything and figure out what you lost and what you didn't lost. But you can look for it.
All right.
Just give me a perception check and that'll be like you searching around for it.
Perception. Wow. All right.
You look around and find a bunch of stuff, but you do not find the chain link.
maybe they stole it. That's why they ransacked the bag.
With a 29, is that perception, Jared? Yeah. Yeah, you and Caramel search around. Caramel's using Yell House for vision, obviously. And you are 100% confident that it is not here. So it's either lost or someone snagged it. Everyone do a perception check on the bag itself, or what's left of it.
Did you see it was like torn with claws or something?
That's what I'm about to tell you.
Ooh, 15.
Alright, so Siliska and I guess just Siliska, you notice that it looks like, based on the way the fraying is and the seams, that it looks like it exploded, like from the inside out.
What do we have in there?
bunch of shit just laying around.
So like, it's not like somebody ripped it open or anything. It looked like it literally exploded.
I don't remember what we had in there.
It happened when we put the chain link back on her armor. Then after that happened, then shit happened.
Wasn't the chain link on the armor the entire time we were in the city?
Yes.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, we didn't do it. Oh, it was?
You guys
Yeah,
put it back
see?
together in her throne room.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they
Could
waited.
could we guess that possibly the like suit of armor shot out of there and is going to its like original owner kind of thing? Like they took the chain link off to make it like less magical, and then once it's all unified, like the summoner could like pull it back to them.
That is possible.
Gotcha.
Like a recall spell.
Like a
Yeah,
Thor's hammer
essentially.
kind of thing.
Yeah, 100% like a Thor's hammer.
That is entirely possible.
Well, we knew that we knew the type, didn't we, of armor it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told you what it was. Yeah. And recall was
So
not
could-
one of the properties that was enchanted on it.
I think. Yeah, I don't think returning was on it. I think warding was,
Yes.
but I don't
Well,
know.
then couldn't that be a command then? Like, go protect X, Y, and Z. You go there. Like, isn't that what warding is?
Warding.
idea.
No, I think
You'd have to
warding
look
is
at it.
like protection. Oh,
Right. It's not like it's not like a delegated protection. It's just like
Justin, earlier with your Arcana check, you wanted to detect the school magic. If you hold detect magic for 3 rounds, it tells you what the school is.
You still have to roll for it. That's what that was.
Oh, you do? Oh, well, I was going to give it to you, but never mind. Does someone else want to do Knowledge Arcana?
Jared, you dick.
Make 1 check per aura, DC 15 plus spell level, or DC.
there you go.
Whoa!
That's
That'll
way
do.
better.
So
What's that, like
least
a
a-
30?
At least a 5th level spell. Whatever it is.
oh, is that what the DC is? What's the DC?
DC 15 plus spell level, or DC plus half
you-
caster level.
Didn't you get an 11?
I got a 19.
I thought you got an 11.
What is it? What's my Arcana? Oh, maybe I did get an 11. I don't know. I've rolled like
Yeah,
6 times.
I thought it was an 11.
I think Jard got it anyways.
Okay.
Gerard, what's your total? Yeah, what's your total, dude?
A gazillion. He's in the 30s probably. Arcana. He got a 35.
Oh, geez. So he knows everything then about this.
Okay, so there's 2 spells on it, 2 classes. One is Abjuration. Oh wait, they're both Abjuration.
Alright.
You detect a small and a strong Abjuration spell.
So yeah, it's probably can't teleport in there. Sort of thing.
What would happen if we tried to dimension door in and it didn't work? We would just bounce off the shield.
You would
Or,
essentially
or you could evaporate.
you just halt right in front of where it would end, so you just end up right in front of it.
Good to know.
Well, I mean, I could try it. And if it works, I can just pop back out and then we can go in together.
Are you sending you, or are you sending you and Elhaz?
Let me see. Let me read Dimension Door. I'll just send L. No, because I need to. If he can work.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
By the way, I did not plan for the door to be the hardest puzzle for today, but you know,
Well,
GM curse.
you should know we've never been able to translate or read anything.
No,
That
I'm pretty
happened at-
sure somebody had linguistics last time. I think Jared had linguistics or comprehend languages. I think.
No, we
Jared
just.
did.
I'm pretty sure we just rolled
Hey,
a
would
language thing, didn't we?
would I don't think moving Earth be any help here?
You want to like dig around it?
One of my things that I can have access to is geokinesis, and I can move 60 pounds of Earth up to 15 feet. I don't know if that helps. I mean, it's only 60 pounds, so
That would be, yeah. The rock would be way more than 60 pounds.
if somebody has access to like, oh, I don't think we have that thing anymore. I would assume it got destroyed, but there's like one of the things that we looted was insistent door knocker or something. But I would assume maybe that exploded as well. Josh,
Maybe? I don't know. I'd have to roll for it. What's that do?
I mean, once per day, when the flat back of the gargoyle face is placed against a wall, floor, or ceiling, it fuses into place, creating a usable door and penetrating the space beyond up to 1 foot as if using pass wall.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Can I just roll a linguistics check?
Yeah, linguistics would work.
No.
Bro,
Oh my god.
yeah, it would.
Well, I would need to get almost a 20.
Would you want to take 20?
Actually, I don't. Is this very old writing?
It is.
I would not be able to do it then. Because the DC would be 30. I only have an 8.
In linguistics.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys either need to find somebody who can translate Old Dwarven or find a way, a spell to read it.
Could I do a spellcraft check to see if I can figure out what spells are on it?
Sure.
I don't know if that's
what's the DC
don't
of
know.
that?
That's what I'm looking. Identify spells as being cast. Yeah, maybe I can't. Identify the properties of a magic item using. No. I already tried that.
I mean,
Yeah, I
we
don't-
can go back and get a helm of comprehend languages and read magic for me.
Yeah, I think
and I'll
that's
be able to.
what we'd have to do.
Well, do we have enough gold?
Well, that's what I was trying to say. I didn't calculate everything out yet because I didn't know if you guys were gonna. I mean, we had a good
How
portion that we
about-
were probably gonna get rid of.
How about we say you sell the door knocker, it's worth 5,000, and you swap it for the helmet.
What was the door knocker?
It allows you to create a 1 foot.
You can use, yeah, it's like a
hole.
1 foot door, like a 1 foot thick door.
Yeah.
I mean, something that can only go one.
This
know,
thing's
foot in,
this thing's
like-
10 feet thick, so
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
that's why I was like, I don't think it matters, but it's kind of cool.
yeah. We'll just say you go back to Glimmerhold, and you swap the door knocker for the helmet.
All right, who gets the helmet then?
You do.
Well, you're the one who wants it, so.
You get the helmet.
Okay, cool.
All right, and we're back. It's now the afternoon.
Okay, it just lets me always do this ability. So,
Always do comprehend languages.
appearing as a normal helmet, a helm of comprehend languages and read magic grants its wearer the ability to understand the spoken words of any creature and to read text in any language and any magical writing. The wearer gains a +5 competence bonus on linguistics to checks to understand messages written in incomplete, archaic, or exotic forms.
This is archaic dwarven.
So you can read any modern language, but you still have to make a linguistics check for the exotic ones.
I guess. Let's just say it's not exotic dwarven.
Note that understanding of magical text is not necessarily. Yeah.
We'll just say it's normal dwarven, and you read it just fine. And
What level are we, Josh? Real quick.
13, I think.
13. Are we 13
Yep.
or 14?
13,
Yeah, we're
I think.
13.
13.
How about we say I put the helmet on, I get the +5 bonus. We take 20. I read it because it's archaic. Boom.
Sure. Then you get the
So that
helmet
would give
back.
me that would be a +13 to my linguistics. So
All right, that sounds good. Keramos reads the door, and it says, "Present as blood and pass."
that does. I don't know. That does not help.
So Ira will prick her finger with her blade and then go to that little spot that she saw and then put her finger on it that has the little drip of blood on there.
And you see the door kind of glow for a second, and then it stops glowing. You want to push on it?
Sure.
Yeah, it doesn't budge.
Do we need more blood?
I think we need to fill the whole bowl.
It's not a bowl, it's like a cutout. Like a shelf.
What does it say again? Read it again.
Present. And what did I say? Hold on. Because I didn't write this down. I just put it in my head when I was dreaming this up. Present as blood and pass.
Go. I think that means we all have to,
There's also a symbol on the door.
we have to kill one of you. Who's gonna die?
What's the symbol?
So I will show you the symbol. I'm gonna put it in Discord. I almost titled it what it was called, but I renamed it so that way I would just give you the answer.
I'm sorry, you posted in Discord.
Yep. Pictures. I gotta find it. Here it is.
Can we do a check to see what that is?
Does anybody know what it is just from looking at it?
It's like a religious symbol.
Again, let me look. I didn't. Is it in Discord? You said.
Yeah.
It's a hammer.
The Hammer of Agramon.
You guys don't have that.
Nope. If that is a god
Yeah.
symbol, that's a very detailed symbol.
Is that Torag?
No,
Do a knowledge religion, Ira.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can do a knowledge religion if you want me to.
I thought it was natural 20 for a second. Yes, that is indeed Torag's hammer.
That was Karamos, but that's okay.
Oh, okay, sure. But yes, it is indeed
I have
Torag's
a
hammer.
+10 to religion.
It's a low
I have a
DC
plus.
because you guys should have seen a ton of that in the Dwarven City.
Yeah, I have a +14, so.
You both got 18.
Yeah. So that is Torag.
Yep.
And what do we know about Torag? Is he was like smithing, and what else? Scott, you were a Torag worshiper. What else did he?
He's just the god of all dwarves. Like, he's the main, all dwarven gods are from his blood.
So there you go,
blood.
from his blood. So maybe
No, not like I didn't mean I didn't mean literally. It's like
Who said I meant literally as well?
No, I'm just making sure that they understood. Like he didn't like just him. I think the lady.
It's not an Aphrodite situation.
Yeah.
From me trying to putting my hand on the blood or whatever, what did I like notice anything when it happened to glow, Josh? Or
It looked like it was detecting what you placed on the altar.
okay.
So it
And
seemed like we put the wrong thing on there.
Did
Yeah.
it reject it? Or
Yeah,
okay.
it was saying
It
that was the incorrect thing.
got you. Okay.
We need dwarven blood.
Go kill a dwarf.
Now, I says present as blood. I didn't say present blood.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like maybe all of us need to prick our finger and do it.
Present as blood, like a liquid. We need some other liquid.
Do another linguistics check.
Yeah, it's just like a common sort of
You
idiom.
were gonna do the anthropological definition of blood in this context.
Water.
Like the epistemology of it.
Yes.
I think that's a 20 linguistics.
Okay. So it's saying present as blood. Blood back then was saying like I am blood of blood. Blood is used as like kin or descendant. So in this case, it's saying present as blood and pass. Or perhaps you need to, instead of presenting actual blood, you need to present something of dwarven heritage to enter.
Mm. Borak was around. He could have used the clip of.
We've had plenty of someone's hand, whoever's hand was.
That was Grotog.
Yeah.
That was Grotog.
If we had the hammer.
The hammer's not. No, we like heart spit would be one.
Mm-hmm. You guys don't have that anymore either.
Scale mail armor.
Don't have that either.
Nope, that's what I'm saying. We don't have any of our dwarven stuff.
And nobody.
And we wouldn't really know about it. And we wouldn't know about it either because we were a whole new unit. We're a whole new unit, so. Did what's the dragon give us anything when we first banded together that could have been dwarven, maybe in the bag of holding? Could we look inside the bag of holding if there's anything?
I mean, the bag of holding is open. There's nothing to look inside
Right.
because it's shredded. You can just look on the ground.
I don't have the item list, so I don't.
I mean, I have my bracers of the merciful knight.
Put them on there.
Which were.
What if it sacrifices it though?
That's what I'm saying. Like I just spent 15K on these, and then into like burst.
You annoyed a bunch of guards and.
Yeah. That's dwarven made.
I mean, you can do it if you want to risk it.
God, I don't know if I want to.
What does it say? Present as blood?
Present as blood and pass.
It doesn't say it's gonna destroy it in any way.
But it could be like
blood.
Could be like a sacrifice though to go through essentially.
Like a toll.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the word present. I don't know. I would put my boots on there, but those are not dwarven.
Where's Loch Nolly when you need him?
What's her name too?
Ingerhild?
Underhild. Yeah.
No. Who was my last character? Oh,
Oh.
Undine's.
Yeah, I forgot she was an underdwarf.
Yeah, but she believed in, like, she was a big believer in the Dwarven pantheon, like,
Yeah,
because she was lawful good.
yeah. Her stuff probably would have worked.
I don't know. If
Could
I
we
really
look on the? Yeah. Did we have
Does-
anything in the bag of holding? Maybe
Does
that would
anybody
have survived,
else
or-
have anything made of dwarven, like by dwarven hands?
What about Jared's necklace?
What kind of necklaces, you know?
Technically, Dia made
Yeah.
that.
Well, is
She's-
it dwarven or is it?
Well, Dia's a human, so
There was who was the guy that we talked to in the caves that we had to go on his what was that thing called, a keys? A gias.
Oh, the hatchet.
Yeah, if he gave us the hatchet, I mean, I'm sure that was in the bag of holding because I kept it. I mean, if that's laying around, I don't know if it's really of anything special, but didn't it, like, when it was in like a special person's hand, it like changed?
Well, now it is permanently changed because you fulfilled his gias.
Yeah, I think I used it for something.
Yeah, you guys could we could say, I could say that survived if you want to try that.
I don't really know if that's really any
Right.
dwarven offering, but
Well, let's try it. Like, let's just stick the hatchet on the mantle thing.
All right, who wants to place it?
Ira will. That's fine.
All right, you place it, and it starts to glow, and then the door starts to glow, and then the door stops glowing.
So, was that more than what happened before with just the blood?
I mean, it looked the same. You could try pushing the door open.
Yeah, let's push it open.
Sure.
Yeah, you push on it, and it glides effortlessly, like it weighs nothing. And it's-
Whoa.
And it opens
Did
up.
the hatchet get compromised, or
Nope.
did it?
Still there.
Wow. Okay. So
Did we sleep before this?
Yes.
yeah, we were under the assumption that we slept.
Interesting.
Yep. All right. So you guys are in. I also would have accepted the helmet of comprehend languages and read magic because that was made in a dwarven city literally down the street. So
True. Totally forgot that we even had that.
Would you accepted the bracers of the merciful knight? or-
absolutely.
Interesting. Okay.
Come on in.
I thought they were just gonna light on fire.
You have successfully beaten my door puzzle.
You're not well equipped to read foreign languages. Or were. We are now.
All right. As soon as you guys come in, roll some perception checks for me. Okay, anybody else? Ooh. All right, EOS, that's like a 31, I believe, right? All right, so you guys come in, and you notice that these walls are lined with ever-burning torches, so it's lit up in here. And you see a room down yonder, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal that to you as such. Come on in.
More colored paintings.
Oh boy.
Last time we had colored paintings, they jumped off the wall and started killing us.
All right, so with that perception, you guys notice a round room. It looks like it was like cut out with pickaxes, so it's kind of rough. Along the wall, you see 6 paintings. Each one is just a solid color. There's nothing on it. So there's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So rainbow. You also notice a round stone table carved literally like it's one with the floor. And on top you see a piece of paper and a bowl filled with water.
I need to get a Word document out.
Would you guys like to read the piece of paper?
Yes, please.
Okay. It is going into...
Is it
the
in
floor.
Dwarven? Taliska will have to read it.
No.
No, Caramel says that.
I give it back.
How do I submit this? There we go.
Kind of sounds like didgeridoo music.
It does. I like it.
I love it. I love it.
Is that thing the mouth piano or something?
Yes.
Where'd you put this?
Mouth. I'm not.
Oh, whoa. What the fuck?
Where did you just put this?
In
Oh, there
Discord.
it is.
Would someone like to read it? If not, I
Oh
can
my
read it.
god! Oh my
Oh.
god! Damn it! Here it is, guys! The moment I've been waiting for this whole time. Alright. Alright. Who wants to read it?
No takers?
Justin. I vote Justin reads that. I want to hear Justin read it.
Why do you want me to read it?
You can just read it like normal, Justin. You don't have to do it in Caramel's voice unless you
Yeah,
want to.
don't do it in Carol's voice. Just
Oh, I was not. Don't worry.
You have a delightful baritone voice.
All right.
I just imagine that this is my professor, giving me a talk.
All right, class. Here we go. At the dawn of time, 6 civilizations congregated at the center of Galarian. Each demanded a section of the world, but no conclusion could be gathered. To make it fair, each tribe sent their leader to a meeting to decide whom went where. The leaders gathered colored cloth and drew lots from a bag, sitting as if a rainbow in the sky. To make distribution fair, each region was separated by their most common, precious commodity. A wooden ring, carved as an Ouroboros, was pulled from the hand of the dwarven leader. He placed it surrounded by a metal bracelet, from which the 6 precious stones were dangling as charms: diamond, pearl, emerald, ruby, sapphire, then topaz. Each glinting in the torchlight sat clockwise around the ring, the same direction as they sat, and the Ouroboros coiled. At the head of the Ouroboros was carved the dwarves, as their bracelet was the most prized possession. The elves followed, known for their genius. Humans came third, not wanting to be left out. Halflings trailed behind them, as their likeness was too similar. Orcs came penultimately, not wanting to be last. Finally, the gnomes were carved into the base of the ingested tail, not caring where they lied. As the ring was finished being carved, it was placed back to the center of the bracelet, set on determining everyone's fate. Arguments erupted as to whom wanted which. Seats were changed, and the bracelet charms were removed, exchanging hands at a rapid rate. Only the ring remained intact by the end. Rumors spread about how the decision was finally created. Here are those rumors. Oh my god, it's like those games where you had to whose house was what and where in the neighborhood they went. Good lord. Alright, here are the rumors. The elves asked for diamonds, as they are as pure as their hearts. The pearls ended up on the head half of the Ouroboros. The orcs felt left behind, but were particularly happy with the cloth they drew, as their skins matched. The tribe that drew red received topaz as their gemstone. The final owner of the ruby wanted orange cloth, but did not even get purple, their second favorite color. Instead, orange went to someone on the tail half of the Ouroboros. The dwarves absolutely insisted on the red gemstone. The final owner of the purple was not on an even slot of the wooden ring. Gnomes did not want emeralds or sapphires. Neither the elves nor the halflings received blue cloth. Halflings do not like anything green and argued against ever having anything as such. To proceed, gather the council and give them what is rightfully theirs. Oh my god. Okay, so let's first figure out. I'm just gonna write down all of the colors.
Yeah, somebody else is doing this. Writing all this down.
Ruby, sapphire, topaz. So we have gems, we have cloths, and then we have to set.
The races with them.
Yeah, so does each race get a color and a gem?
Yep.
Is what I'm assuming. Okay.
So put the order of what the Ouroboros looks like.
Didn't they like swap them back?
So they swapped the bracelet and they swapped seats, but the Ouroboros was the ring.
Okay.
And Justin, would you like to explain what an Ouroboros is in case people don't know what it is? Since I'm sure
An
you know.
Ouroboros is a large snake creature eating its own tail, so it's a giant circle.
It's in Norse mythology.
I wrote an entire paper on the history of the Ouroboros.
Oh, I did not know that when I made this. If you guys tell me, I can write the list for you in game. So just go ahead and.
Because not only that, but we have to figure out where they were.
So we have to figure out what race went where and what gems each of them had.
Yes, you gotta you gotta figure out what race pulled what color cloth and what gemstone they ended up with.
Well, let's start with what we know. So, dwarves got the red gem, and then the orcs got the green cloth. So that's like we can rule those out.
So the dwarves, elves.
By the way, guys, in order for me to create this, I made an Excel spreadsheet. So
I'm proud of you.
paper and pencil, or getting on like Google Excel Docs or whatever might be helpful.
Again?
The colors are rainbow. Same as
Roy G
paintings.
and Biv.
No Apparently, is also
No indigo.
Is also officially been taken out of the rainbow now.
What?
Yep.
What?
No indigo?
Yep, they got rid of it.
Wow, that's rude.
Now it's just Roby Boof.
That's rude as fuck.
It is, just like Pluto. Although, to be fair, Pluto is tiny, but still.
Okay. So the orcs got green. Orcs, green. And the dwarves got... elves got diamonds.
Elves got diamonds.
Diamonds.
Orcs.
Pearls.
What did the orcs get?
Orcs got the green cloth. But let me put them in order of who was on what on the Ouroboros. Okay, so dwarves. Oh, I did put them right. Dwarves, elves, humans, halflings, orcs, gnomes. Okay. So the pearls are on the first half. So that would be dwarves or humans. Because elves already have diamonds. Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we already know that one. Tribe that do red receive topaz. Okay. Topaz.
Justin, how you doing this?
I am on a Word doc right now, but it might become cumbersome, so I might have to do something different.
I was just curious.
Excel doc, probably.
I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, enjoying this.
I don't know whether Ruby wanted orange cloth, but not even get purple, their second favorite color. Who likes purple and red?
So the dwarves got the red gemstone, so they did not get the
The
orange.
dwarves got a pearl. Oh wait, no, the dwarves got a pearl.
got a red.
Oh, just for clarity's sake, assume the normal color of each of the gemstones. And topaz is most commonly found as like yellowy
Orange.
/ orange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't think matters in this puzzle, but
Okay, so we can
No,
assume.
it says the tribe that drew red received topaz as their gemstone. So the red cloth, right?
yes.
Is that what it's saying? Okay.
Yes.
So if the dwarves got the red gemstone, that means they got ruby, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So that means the humans have pearls.
The
Yeah.
final owner of the ruby wanted orange cloth, but did not even get purple. So the dwarves didn't get.
So they have
So if
neither.
the dwarves had the red, if the dwarves have the red gemstone, they won't have orange or purple cloth.
Yes. Looks orange.
I spent quite a bit of time designing this, and I even had Mom do this because I had some errors in it, and she fixed it up. So hopefully this works.
Final owner of purple is not even. It's not an even slot. So purple could not be elves, halflings, or gnomes. Purple. So that means it either has to be humans or
Andrew,
Wait.
was it you who I was talking about who said that you liked puzzles and liked doing them?
Yes.
I know to talk to Justin. He also said that he wished he had more puzzles.
yes. Most of the puzzles so far in this campaign have just been like, oh, you either got the spell to fix it or you don't.
Well,
It's
I hope you like an
purple.
actual puzzle. So here you go.
I do. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so that means
Elves, orcs, dwarves, humans, halflings.
Jared, does this make more
sense what Mom and I were Gnomes.
talking about now?
I don't know if purple is not on an even slot. So.
Yeah.
So that means humans have to have purple. So that means
The
humans are.
halflings don't get anything green.
You don't remember anything?
Gnomes do not want
halflings don't
emeralds
get-
or sapphires. X purple. Emeralds. Sapphire. Neither elves nor the halflings receive blue cloth. Humans have purple, so halflings blue. Halflings do not like anything green. So halflings
No, so they
the
would.
orc,
don't
so
have
the orc
green.
has emeralds. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
so
on the
anyway.
bottom half, and
So you think the orcs have the green
they have
Cloth.
emeralds.
and emeralds?
You think they have both the green cloth and the emerald?
Yeah, because we already figured out the top with ruby, diamonds, and pearls. That leaves 3 more, and the other 2 on the bottom don't want anything. They didn't want emeralds or anything green. So
That is
the orcs
that is
have.
true.
So, and the gnomes didn't get sapphires. So the halflings had sapphires, and what was the other one?
Topaz. So who gets the topaz,
Topaz.
then?
The gnome gets topaz.
Yeah.
Okay. So diamonds, elves, orcs, emeralds, dwarves, rubies. Humans are
The gnomes have
pearls.
gnomes are red. Topaz is linked with red.
Topaz is yellow, I thought.
Yeah,
No,
he's saying
the
red
color.
cloth.
No, they didn't
Red
get the. Yeah, the cloths are separate, right?
Yeah.
But the The tribe
Justin-
that drew the red received the topaz.
Yeah, so Justin's saying that the gnomes have the red cloth because they have the topaz. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, so far we have
Gotcha.
gnomes are topaz and red cloth, orcs are green and emeralds, humans are pearls and purple, halflings are sapphire, elves are diamond, dwarves are ruby. Okay, hold on, we can finish this.
You're almost
So
done.
the
you, guys
red
are,
did not-
you guys are killing this.
So the dwarves didn't get the orange or the purple, right?
How's this gone?
So did they get the not green, blue cloth then? Rubies and blue.
What colors do we have left? Red, green, and purple are gone. So we have blue, yellow, and orange. So halflings have to have yellow because they didn't want blue or green. So elves did not want blue, so they have to have orange.
Wait, hold on. You
And-
said orange and yellow and blue. So halflings didn't want green, so couldn't they have orange, yellow, or blue?
Halflings. They didn't want. Hold on. What do we have left?
Andrew was saying that the dwarves had blue.
Yeah, I said you could put blue with the dwarves, and then that would leave like gnomes with
The gnomes are
halflings with
red.
the yellow.
Gnomes are red. Yeah, halflings don't want blue or green.
So they can get yellow,
They could get yellow or orange.
and then elves with orange. I put elves orange, halflings yellow, orcs green, dwarves blue, humans purple, and gnomes red.
Orange or purple. Well, elves could have
Elves can have red or
red.
Yeah,
Gnomes have
elves-
the red.
gnomes have the red. Are you
Yeah,
sure
'cause-
gnomes don't have orange?
Well, whoever has the topaz has to have the red, and they have the topaz. Halflings could have yellow or orange, and so could the elves.
That's why I threw it right there. So if it doesn't matter, like halflings. Is there any other clue in there though that would say that wouldn't go together? Let me read it real quick.
All right. So what I have is dwarves blue, elves red, and halflings yellow.
The gnomes are red. We
Gnomes
have
have
orange,
red.
yellow, and blue left.
Oh, that's what I meant. Orange, orange for the elves. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Well, they could also have yellow.
I mean, the halfling. Who has yellow between the halfling, yellow and orange between the halfling and the elves is hard for me to figure out. I feel like it's just guessing.
Yeah, when I did this, I had that figured out. So I'm trying to figure out.
Where we went wrong.
Well, you guys aren't wrong. It's just like maybe when I did it, just the order that I did it gave me one answer and it's ambiguous. Because that's what happened before when I did it with Mom, so I had to clarify it. But I think it happened again, where it's ambiguous and it can be either one. I'm just seeing. I'm looking through it where to see if there's anything that proves one gets one and one gets the other.
Right. Something we might have missed.
Yeah, because I have my crazy Excel doc here that has a whole grid designed and what clues rule out which ones, and it's color coded. It's a mess.
So dwarves have to be blue, right?
Dwarves are blue. Yeah.
Okay, so what was your question? You can't tell if the halflings or the elves have orange?
Yeah, we don't know who has orange and who has yellow.
Okay, I do have a clue in there that tells you which one's which.
Okay, awesome. That's all we needed to know. Halflings and elves.
Okay. See, that's what I thought. I thought this is what I originally thought. It's halflings are orange, and elves are yellow. Because orange went to someone on the tail half of the Ouroboros, and halflings are on the tail half.
Oh, okay. Oh, which one was it? Orange was
So,
someone on the tail.
final
Okay.
answer is
Yeah.
dwarves are ruby and blue, elves are diamonds and yellow, humans
Well,
are
here.
pearls and purple, halflings are sapphires and orange, orcs are emerald and green, and then gnomes are topaz and red.
You guys want to write
Yep.
them on the map? And you may have solved the logic puzzle. I'm not telling you if it's right or not, but there's got to be something in the room that you can do to test your answer.
What's the thing in the middle?
It's a bowl of water.
There's a bowl of water. Yeah.
And is there
Could you?
a
Can we
ring?
dip it in the bowl of water?
Do we have like the ring and the gems and all that?
Not that you can see.
So this is just, we just have a bowl and the sheet of paper saying that there's this ring.
Yes. There's a bowl of water.
Could we look inside it?
Absolutely.
All right. Ira will go look inside the bowl of water.
All right. Inside the bowl, you find 6 charms of the gemstones listed, and you find 6 carvings, like chess pieces of the 6 different races.
Okay. But no. What are they going?
No
A necklace?
Ouroboros.
Is this a necklace or a ring? Ring.
Or is this the Ouroboros? Like, is there etchings inside this?
Is that made out of? What's that made out of?
Stone. It's literally one with the floor. Same with the bowl. The bowl is like connected into the table. It's like It's like you can't move it.
But there's no like etchings around the side or anything.
Nope.
That would. Okay. Can we look around the room to see if there's anything on these paintings or?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and do a perception check on them.
Surrounded by a metal bracelet. So the ring goes inside of a bracelet.
So that was just how they had it laid out. That they originally were going to.
It's just a bracelet, and
So-
there's gems and
Yeah. So
going
the
down.
way I had it designed, when they were first designing it, is this is the ring here, and then they put the bracelet around it, right? And then they were sat around that, and they were just gonna go whatever lines up. So whatever's here, whatever's here, and whatever's here. Know what I mean? So it's but they didn't like that, so they moved it around all over the place because people didn't like what they got.
So all of this is stone, even the bowl. The bowl's sitting in
The
water.
bowl is part of the table.
Okay, it's just extending out of it.
Yeah, with those pieces, so you got 6 charms with each of the gems on it, and 6 carved representations of each race out of the bowl. You guys are holding all 12 of them.
I say we put them in order.
Is there
Put them-
little? Well, hang on. Is there anything next to these?
Yeah, roll
little.
a perception check on the.
I did.
paintings.
It was a 16.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
16.
Anyone else?
Because I think
What are we
there's
looking at?
gonna be a spot to put them underneath, because this represents the cloth, and then there's gonna be a holster to stick them in.
So each one of the paintings has a little hook hanging at the base of it, and to the side of it there's a little wood, the part of the frame, there's a little wooden thing sticking out of it, a little wooden.
Yeah, so I think you need to put the one that represents the human or whatever. You put that here, and then you put the pearl in the little slot.
We'll do that.
Okay, so with red, who are you putting with red?
Topaz and the gnomes.
Okay, so you're saying topaz, gnomes. Okay, and with orange?
Orange is halflings and the sapphire.
Okay. Yellow?
Yeller is elves and the diamonds.
Okay. Green?
Green is
Orcs and emerald.
They got all green. Blue?
Blue is dwarves and the ruby.
Okay.
purple is humans and the pearl.
And when you put all of them into their slots, the door opens.
Hey.
You guys have success. Man, you guys crushed that. You went through that really fast.
We do love puzzles.
That was good.
All right. On to the next room.
Onward bound.
Can I get a perception check, please, from everybody? Well, that's,
What are we doing?
That's good enough. Perception. As soon as you guys hear the door open, you hear the sounds of what sounds like water rushing, like very loud. Like, have you ever been near a big waterfall?
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
Oh, natty 20. Natty 20.
And when you guys enter, you see a wall. This is a 40-foot wall of pure water running from which way the arrow is facing. So you guys see how the arrow is going from our right to left, but to you guys it'd be left to right. And
So-
it's flowing as if a waterfall or like a giant hose and like laminar flow, but I guess it wouldn't be laminar flow because that'd be smooth, but it's like turbulent. It's rushing extremely loud and extremely fast. And you
So
can't
this
see
isn't like a river. This is a giant wall.
Yeah. A wall of
Like-
water.
Can we see through it?
No. It's turbulent. EOS, with your natural 20, you notice that you can see some debris floating in there. Could be rocks or something like that. But this wall it's like a wall of continuous water running from left to right. It's like 40 feet tall.
Is it touching the ceiling?
Yes. It's going through the ceiling and through the floor, actually.
Can I try and like peek down to see if it's like either going through the like ground or if it's just like
It's like the water is like it's like abutting slightly over where the floor ends, so you couldn't actually like see down into it because it's like rushing.
okay.
It's incredibly loud in here because you guys are in a tunnel and there's like Mach 1 water flying from left to right.
Can Elhaz stick a hand in there?
Yeah. See, he stick his hand in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as he does, his hand is instantly broken, snap back. Roll a fortitude save to see if his hand's ripped off.
All right. Where are my fortitude? All right. That is a 13.
All right. He loses his hand.
Great. How much damage does it take?
20.
Roger that.
And now you guys can see after like 5 or 6 seconds, you see his hand fly by across you from left to right.
Oh, so this is like a
It's a continuum. Yeah.
So
Maybe
he
it's like a
he
water
may have
portal.
lost his hand, but it was for science.
So,
Could I
yeah.
repair his hand with a lesser restoration spell?
No.
That will not be necessary.
I was gonna say you could probably just resummon him tomorrow.
Well, as time goes on, you can see a little hand start to sprout out, like Groot.
Groot hand.
Nice.
I need to go see the
Nice.
third one. I heard it's really good.
Me too.
I haven't seen it.
I don't think
It
I would.
was.
Scott, you
I've
saw
seen
it.
It
You
was-
saw this past weekend with Cam, right?
No, he didn't want to go, so I went with my sister on Monday, and it was good, but like, it doesn't compare to the first two.
That's fair.
Really?
That's fair.
Like, it was fine. I just felt like, well, I won't.
What hasn't
but-
just been fine in this, whatever chapter of Marvel?
Yeah.
Okay. This is some sort of teleportation. Can we do like detect magic on the water?
Absolutely. There's a lot of spells going on here.
That's what I thought.
First of all, water doesn't flow left to right. And if it was flowing this fast, that's crazy. It's like a jet engine. And how is it not spilling out towards you guys?
Yeah.
Knowledge planes.
Sure, you can do knowledge planes.
Somebody dispel it.
All right, EOS knowledge planes. Or do you not have that anymore?
Oh, you don't have knowledge planes? You're just asking someone else to do it?
Yeah.
20.
There could be a dimensional portal going on here, yes.
Okay. Hmm.
It also could be just a big ring, you know? This is just part of the ring.
So we can't see through, so we don't know like how far back this goes.
Correct.
So no teleporting.
That's right.
Hmm.
Can we look around the room to see if there's
Sure.
like a lever or anything?
Give me a perception check. This is a very different puzzle than the previous room.
I like puzzles when all the information is provided.
Well, that'll be the next room. So don't you worry.
That's 19.
You look around. There's some rocks. There's looks like a few broken pieces of timber, like they use maybe to hold up the ceiling, but they don't use it anymore. That's about it.
Can I take a rock and chuck it in there to see if it like goes around like the hand?
Yeah, so you throw the rock in, and it goes inside for like a brief second, and instantly starts flying around. And it gets lost in the other debris. You can't really tell if it's rolling around in there.
Can you still see the hand?
Yep. The hand's right on the edge. It looks like it's staying where it got ripped off.
How long is this cycle?
About 6 seconds. Or one full round.
One round. You said this is zooming, so is it
It's going.
possible that it like goes all the way around like a circle?
Yep.
Can we study it to like see if there's like a break in the current or
Yeah, you guys spend some time staring at this thing, and it's like a waterfall. It's just constantly rolling.
at the same rate at the same amount of
Yep.
time?
Yep.
Okay.
There's no like bend over here? Like it doesn't like bend one direction or the
Nope.
other?
It looks like it's coming literally out of the wall and going back into the wall.
That's what I was
Can
thinking.
we see like the actual wall right here, like continuing?
No, you cannot see the wall continuing.
Okay. So could theoretically be going through the wall, or there's a portal directly on the wall. I
Yes.
just can't see.
Yeah. I just drew the edge of it there just
Yeah.
for art's sake. Yeah.
So is this door still open?
Yep.
I wonder if we put all those things on there, it started. So like someone would have to go, instead of going forward, someone would have to go back, take them all off, and then dimension door or teleport back this way.
So we couldn't hear the water through this stone, this wall right here.
You guys just weren't paying any attention to it. The sound could have been there. Your brains weren't really thinking, hey, let's listen for rushing water.
I guess I'll go back.
Okay.
And
You just gonna take
Is there
off
any
something?
like was there any writing on this wall or anything
Nope.
when we walked through? No. Okay.
yeah, I want to start a message with someone,
Okay.
and then I will take the emerald off this orc thing.
No change.
No change. Did the door close at all?
No.
Oh, so once it's open, it's open. Is this water the same as this water?
Potentially.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if we have to put everything back into it to calm it down?
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can take everything off and put it back into the bowl.
Okay. Into the bowl it goes.
And the door closes.
Oh, I still got my message link.
Yep.
live,
Water
right?
is unchanged.
I wonder how this is reset. It's not gonna, unless someone comes in here like once a day or whatever to figure out if someone's done this puzzle. Or we're the first people to ever finish this puzzle. Which I doubt.
That would be
Wonder
pretty
if in the-
illogical.
I wonder if in the note.
Roll a perception check, Justin. Just you. When you put all the things back into the bowl, the note reappeared exactly as it was when you guys first found it on the table.
Interesting.
Like the room got reset.
Yeah. I wonder if it's on like a magical cycle. But it happened when I put them in the bowl.
Yep.
Is that bowl? This is a weird question, but is the water coming from the bottom of the bowl up? Like, if you drained all the water out of the bowl, would it still like keep filling?
It's just a bowl of water. You have no idea. And the bowl's
Or if you tipped
attached.
all-
The bowl's attached to the table, so you can't move the bowl.
Okay.
But if you
what
like splashed it out, what if you splashed it out though?
You can do that.
Yeah, can I start like chucking some of it out?
Yeah, you start lopping the water out. It gets all over the floor, and the water does not refill.
Okay, I'm gonna take one thing out and then put it back in and move the note a little bit.
And everything resets, and the water reappears in the bowl.
Okay. So we could test whether this is the same water. I don't know if it'll do us any good, but if we wanted to figure out if it's the same water, we could put everything in there except for one thing and then throw that one thing in this water and see if it resets.
So you're saying you're gonna
That'd
solve
be
the puzzle and then put everything back in except for one thing, and then put that one thing into the current?
Yeah.
You can do that.
All right. I will do that.
Okay, as soon as you walk out of the room into this hallway right here, whatever you were carrying disappears and reappears inside the bowl. The door is still open behind you.
Even though everything's in the bowl.
Yes. Do you want to go back in the room?
Yeah.
As soon as you do, the door closes.
Someone has to be in here for the door to close. So, huh.
There is a logic to this, by the way.
So we could theoretically have everything in the bowl and the door open.
As long as
Because
no
no
one's...
one can be in there.
Yeah, that is correct.
What does that provide for us? How's the front door looking?
Very closed.
All right.
So while Caramels is doing that, are we? We have exhausted all of our perception, and we can't find like a notch in the wall or like
No, there's
anything.
there's
in the
no
debris.
Kaizo block. There's no hidden door. None of that.
Okay.
Everything you need is provided to you.
right, I'm gonna solve the puzzle again.
But this is
and then
this is the heartbeat right here. So
this is the center of Galarian. By the sounds
Right.
of it.
right.
I'm gonna solve the puzzle and then carry every single thing outside of this room.
Okay, and as soon as you do, everything you're carrying reappears in the bowl.
Every single thing?
Every single thing. They cannot leave the room by the looks of it.
Okay. I was just
Did
seeing
you
if
take the
there's,
water with you or just everything else?
I mean, I guess would they still have been wet from being in the water? I didn't
Sure.
consciously take the water with me.
Yeah. Everything reappears inside the bowl. You can hear a little
Even the
poop.
water?
Are my
Unless
hands
still wet?
your hands are dry. Actually,
Even the,
no, your hands are wet.
so the water does not.
Yes, your hands are wet. I gotta keep with the logic of this.
Hands are wet. Water does reset in size, though. So theoretically, we have infinite water.
That is true, but you could also say that about the giant 40-foot wall of water in front of you.
Yeah, but we can't really move that.
Yeah, in Minecraft, you essentially have made a 4x4 pond.
Yep. I don't know if it's still in my.
I don't know, I haven't played it in a long time.
Maybe.
Anyways, we're getting sidetracked.
Interesting. So I wonder if
Can I? I want to like dip myself in this water.
You climb up onto the table?
Yeah, I want to like bathe
Sure.
reverently.
It's not a big bowl, but yeah, you can get yourself a little wet.
Okay.
I drew it big so you can see it. If I drew it actual size, it'd be like the size of that paper.
And then I would like to leave again.
Okay. You're good?
I also wanted Elhaz to stick a hand in there.
Sure. I'm assuming you reset the puzzle because the door was closed.
Yeah, every time I'm just gonna redo the puzzle.
Okay.
And then I want him to stick his hand in there again, the wet one.
Yeah, so he sticks the wet hand into the wall, and for a second it's fine, and then his hand gets ripped off again.
But a longer time of not getting ripped off.
Yes, a noticeable difference.
Well,
does anyone have create water? Or what about a holy water? Would that be
Holy water's water.
Yeah, I mean Ira has some holy water.
There are now 2 hands floating. It's flying by you.
he regains 1 point every 6 seconds, I think. So they're coming back decently fast. Okay. So we don't know if it's necessarily just water or this specific water.
Very true.
But the problem is, even if we douse ourselves in water, it seems like this water is different because it like wiped away the other water. The protection spell or protection, whatever.
Could I try casting endure elements on someone to see if it would work?
Well, I believe the options are frost, fire. I don't think water is an option for endure elements.
Okay.
I feel like I'm close to something.
Or Josh put us on a wild goose chase.
I wouldn't do that.
None of those. Can I get the piece of paper wet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna dunk it in this bowl.
Okay.
And I would like to take it out and see if there's anything else written on it, something revealed by the water.
Now you can't read it.
Ah! So it's just a regular piece of paper?
Yep.
Trapped in a time
But
loop?
it continually reappears though every time you set it. So like it's gonna come back. It's a magical piece of random
See, I don't
random
think
paper.
any of this stuff in here is magical. I think there's an aura in this room that just resets everything back to where it was. So I don't think this water is specifically magical. I think it's like a time spell that just resets it back to day one.
That makes sense. Is why it doesn't work when no one's in the, or why it's not working while you're in the room.
Yeah. Because I was not in the room for it to be reset.
So what if Ira, you stayed in the room and then Elhaz and I like went, like what if you stayed back there and one of us tried to go through, like, or we had Elhaz try and go through when he was like wet with the water or something.
That's what I was thinking, but it lasted not a significant enough time to make it through. Like, it's like they're two different liquids. Like one, like this rushing liquid washed the water off of him, and then it could affect him.
Is there anything behind like the paintings? Like, I don't know.
The paintings
like,
are fastened to the wall. There's no
We
like
cut-
there's no like secret button or anything. You can like rip them open if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to rip this open.
Yeah, it's just stone back there, wooden stone.
Wooden stone.
Yep. Like the
Can I
back of the frame
do-
and then stone behind that.
detect magic on this?
Yeah, Justin did that too, and there's a lot.
Plenty.
A lot of magic. Can I
Yep.
detect evil on this?
It's not evil. It's water.
Just water. Okay. A lot of magic.
Like I said, there's like debris and crap floating around in it. And two hands.
So it's not resetting like this room is.
Yeah, that's correct. Those hands are
Whatever's
still
in
there,
there is-
still flying
yeah.
around.
Hopefully that'll be enough warning for whoever comes in here next.
Yeah, is he clapping hands in the water every 6
Yeah.
seconds?
We like shoot a spell in there.
Sure.
I'm not really one for shooting spells, but Jared, shoot a fireball in there. So I also have wall of stone.
Yes, you do. I may or may not have had to look up every single one of the spells that every single one of you had.
Could have sent you my character sheet.
Nah. It's all good.
Cast fireball.
Alright, so you shoot a fireball in there. And when it explodes, it makes like a little bubble. Like a cavitation bubble. And then just keeps on going.
Oh. So can I try and like wall of stone like the floor right here to sort of make like an arch?
I mean, you could theoretically, since the water's going one direction, you could just put a line up, and then theoretically everything behind that should be waterless.
Yeah, not as strong though as a tunnel.
That's true. It's true. Yeah. You just want how big of a wall and how thick. That matters.
I want it to be as thick as possible for us to be able to just.
All right, well, you tell me.
Oh, you're gonna make me calculate it.
I told you I'm not doing anything today.
A wall stone is 1 inch thick per forecaster levels. Those are up to 1 5-foot square per level. So 120 feet. We could go pretty far.
Well, you tell me. I have the distance on my GM screen here.
Well, I'm gonna go right in the middle.
Okay. You can draw it if you'd like.
Yeah. I want it to be like. I don't know how far 120 feet is.
120 feet. We'll just use a little. 120 feet.
120 feet?
So it's 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I was gonna have to squeeze in there, but.
So you have 240 feet plus an extra 10 for the 240 feet for the roof.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Composed of 1 5-foot square per level. You can do unlike what?
1 5-foot square per level. So you're level 13, so you get 13 squares.
Okay.
And it's
Right.
these are double thick. So now for my calculations, wouldn't that be like this is 4 squares?
Seemingly that would be 4 squares. And I can do how many?
13, because you said 1 5-foot square per level.
Yeah. Okay, I do not want that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have to do a single thickness here.
You doing 130 feet? Actually, be 13 times 5.
How
which
many?
Is,
So you said I can do 13 squares?
yeah, so that's 65 feet.
Yeah. I guess I'll do one thick 65 feet. I don't remember how far that was, but
Right here. And how thick is this wall?
this wall is.
Now, is this the whole walls? Is it like 5 feet thick, or is this a tunnel?
I
Because wouldn't a tunnel use double? Because you gotta
don't
do,
know.
because you'd have to do one side, then the other side, not even talking the roof.
It doesn't. It just says. Like, you destroyed each 5 foot
You only
square
need to-
wall.
I feel like you only need to put it on one side though, because it's coming left to right. So you just need to block one side. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think.
You don't need to make a tunnel. Just do whatever the thickest you can, and then just do. What is it? 60 feet.
Yeah, just for
65 feet.
future ideas. I don't think it's like one side of the cube 5 feet.
You can just cover as many sides of a cube as you want every 5 feet.
That's what I'm thinking. The wall is 1 inch thick, composed of 1 5-foot square per level. You can double the wall's area by having its thickness. Cannot be conjured. Can't take another. The wall created need not be vertical nor rest upon any firm foundation. Must merge with existing stone.
I think it's saying one wall of a 5-foot square you can cover.
Each 5-foot square of the wall. It's a hardness of 8, 15. I'm just gonna Google, can wall of stone make a tunnel?
I figure you could hollow it out however you want. But maybe that's not like, I guess that's manipulating instead of just like picking. It doesn't state in there like you can do rudimentary, like any type of like special thing costs more or is less.
Okay. So my thought was that I get a 5 foot cubic foot.
Yeah, but it's saying it's an inch thick.
Mm.
That would be 5 feet thick if it was a whole cube.
Okay. Can you use a cubic feet of stone at the wall so it's stability for as long as it's connected? Mike Merles. I let it work with one caveat. Not sure I'd allow tunnels or arches. A little too finesse. I think this is for D&D. It is. Let's see what Paizo has to say. That's Paizo Forum.
It says here on the Archives of Nethys, you can shape the wall's path, placing each 5 feet of the wall on the border between squares.
Okay. It's like a line.
Yes. So you
So if
literally you just make a wall.
Okay.
So you can make a 65-foot wall that's 5 feet tall.
Then I will do that where that line is.
All right. And when you do that, a couple of things are going to happen. So for a second or two, you can see the other side, which I'm going to reveal. You can actually see that your wall just perfectly makes it out.
Wow.
Second, after a brief period, you start to hear like crunching along the wall. And as you do, you see holes are starting to get perforated in it as the debris is literally slapping into the wall and puncturing it. And among that debris, I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Oh no.
As this wall collapses in 6 seconds.
Oh no. Not the hand.
Yeah, you do hear the hand splat against it. Horrible crunching sound. Eos probably sees it. You see what looks like a sword that impaled through the stone. You see a shield. You see rocks flying through. But you also see a shiny blue stone that looks like a sapphire, like puncture through, like effortlessly, and then keep going. And then the wall breaks.
Can I? Where is it? How far does this go? Why don't you finger out an object and lift it and move it at will from a distance?
You gonna
Can I mage hand it?
You absolutely can. So
it's
how would you see it to mage hand it? Are you gonna say it's reactionary to you seeing it puncture through the wall?
I mean, would I have quick enough reflexes and
Roll.
forethought to do that?
Roll a reflex save.
All right. Let's see what my reflex is. See, 21.
You do indeed mage hand the sapphire.
Okay. What can I do with mage hand? I wanted to like shoot it towards me.
I mean, I think you theoretically could just grab it and literally just bring it to you.
Yeah.
All right. Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Ooh, wait. If you will allow me to do it.
Okay, let me read mage hand.
Not to be a stickler,
Propel the
but
object as with far 15 feet in any direction.
I'm more worried about what the target line says.
Non-magical, unattended object.
Yeah.
It is not magical, so you can grab it
Oh.
and bring it to you.
Cool.
It's
Yeah. then
definitely
I'll do
less
that.
than 5 pounds. All right, so you pull it to you, and you place it in your hand, and as soon as you do, the water like freezes, like time froze, and it's perfectly still and clear, and you can see tons of crap inside the wall, but you can swim right through it.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the rest of the room.
Oh God.
So who dare braves into the water?
Can I do like a perception check to see if there's any goodies in there?
Yeah, there's roll away. I mean, this is a massive wall.
Yeah.
You look around, you see all sorts of random rock, mainly rocks, twigs, wood, 2 bloody hands. I guess the blood's gone, so it's just mashed up hands. They look like they splatted against a hard object. But you also see what looks like a sword, what looks like a shield, what looks like something wrapped in like tight cloth that's still held together. It's like rocks are tied to it, almost as if it's like trying to be sunk. And you also see a treasure chest.
Whoa. Well,
That's all you see.
are they close to each other?
No. And would beat a 19.
On what?
Perception into the wall of water.
No. She is roll like shit today.
Plus 16.
All right. Eos, you see a cloth bag that's tied up.
Well, Eos, if you want to go for the... Is that the different than the thing that's covered in rocks?
Yeah.
Are we not over there, or are we just?
No one has dared enter the water since it stopped moving.
I just wanted to be like, hey, you know, we swim through, everyone go in at a certain point and grab something on your way, you know? Like, Elhaz can grab the treasure chest, I can grab the thing that's trying to be weighed down, Eos can grab whatever thing he saw.
This is quite the swim. And especially since it goes up to 40 feet up in the air, some of you might have to swim quite a ways upward. Grab something and then go down, that way you don't fall.
True, I forgot about that.
So, the water is still. It's not. I thought you said it was frozen, like frozen in time, or.
It's like perfectly it essentially looks like you're looking into a gelatinous cube.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not ice, but yeah. So if something's high up, then they can just like swim along this very border right here and just stick their head out whenever they need to breathe. Minecraft style.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No.
No.
I hope you haven't been talking this whole time. We have not been ignoring you.
Yeah. Well.
I was wondering why Andrew was being so quiet. Normally he's very chatty.
I thought both of you were just like
Messaging each other?
doing something. Take 20. Yeah, if we want to look.
Yeah, you guys look around. There's nothing else really that interesting.
So there seems to be 5 things in here,
Yep,
and we have 5 people.
conveniently.
Well, I'm gonna say each one of us grab one.
I should probably get the one that's the least heavy.
Me as well. Or what we could do is I could just dimension doors to the other side, and I just have Elhaz go back and forth in there and getting them.
Have you tried dimension dooring while inside this cave?
Not yet. I mean, this
I
would be
just
the
say we
place to
take
try.
the safer route and just get across and get the stuff.
Is that safer swimming through here?
I mean, it's just water. Well,
Well, you drown in water is my worry.
That is how water works. Also, what's stopping the water to turn back on again?
yeah, the sapphire you still have, so
Yeah,
if the sapphire is back in the water.
that'll probably continue.
Hmm.
That's why I was saying if we could teleport to the other side, then we could.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I don't think teleporting works.
Try
I'm
it.
gonna try and teleport.
Doesn't work.
Okay.
Well, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but,
say, like, does anyone have like a breathe underwater spell or?
Nope.
No.
You guys could probably
Like a
make
white
it. As
bubble.
long as the water
Right.
doesn't turn back on, you guys could probably make it and be okay.
Okay. I'm
I have
not
a
very
bubble.
good at swimming.
I have a feeling that the sapphire cannot touch that water again.
Yeah, that's
Bull
what
rush
we're
won't
saying.
work, Jared. You can't just run through it. Also, if you guys look down
Could
and
be
up
right.
and like to the walls, it's just blackness. So you have no idea how deep it goes or how high up it goes.
Okay.
Summoner can learn how to water breathe. If I don't know how your spells work, but you
Well,
can
give me a level and I'll do it.
level 3. Level 3.
How do my spells work? Do I have access to all of them? I
Are you
don't
an
think so.
arcane spellcaster? If so, you need to learn it. Divine knows all of them.
I gotta be honest, I don't know what I am.
Do you have a god that you need to worship? Like mandatory for your spells to work?
I think summoners are arcane.
Yeah.
Arcane,
Then you're definitely an arcane caster, which means you need to learn it.
And you dabble in the arcane, become adept at beckoning monsters. That's me.
Got that mouth herp going again.
I know. This is a banger. Yeah, he
Bangers
can
only.
cast any spell he knows without preparing. Right.
You guys just gonna risk swimming? What are you gonna do with the sapphire?
I would say leave it on this side.
I'm gonna say leave it on here. When we leave, the room will probably reset. Then it'll go back in the middle. I do want to gather all the goods in there, though.
All right. Does anyone have like a swim check bonus or anything like that?
Swim speed.
Oh, swim speed would mean you're adept at the water. I don't think anyone has that. But what's like your guys' swim check bonuses?
I have a plus
Elhaz's
2.
is plus 11.
All right, he can get through no problem. -1.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if anyone needs, maybe Elhaz can carry us through.
Well, so I fly. Is that like the same as
Fly
trying-
does
like,
not work underwater.
Yeah, there's like a swim speed and swim check that are different
Yeah.
than fly speeds and fly checks.
You are at the mercy of everything when you're in the water.
Yeah, mine's -2, so I won't be able to swim.
We got a lot of fragile people here. Okay, so Jared's is -1, Justin's is -1, Scott's -2, and Andrew is +2,
I'm a plus 2. Yeah.
and then Elhaz is +11.
Yes.
So Elhaz is gonna have to carry everybody but Ira, and she's gonna have to take her armor off and
Theoretically, yes.
maybe put it on
Good.
like a
She could put
backpack.
it on Elhaz. She could probably drape it like over Elhaz,
Yeah,
like
tie
a
it to him.
saddle, like
Yeah.
a saddle kind of thing.
Yeah, because that'd make it way easier for her to get across.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
All right,
swimming is so annoying in this game.
you guys do that, and then we'll say that Elhaz goes back and grabs all of your stuff, those 5 things,
Yeah.
and pops back out with them, and you guys are
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
We set the sapphire down over there.
Yep, it's still over there.
Okay.
Everyone roll another perception check for me, because there's more stuff over here, as you guys can see.
More tables.
These are not tables.
Looks like they got bandages on them. They're robots with band-aids.
I got a 9, so I probably didn't see diddly.
I mean, you guys enough to see. This is actually a top-down view of 2 statues. The little that's like their heads, what the circles are, and then the little thing sticking out of their hands. And one has a shield in its left hand, and one has a sword in its right hand. And they're big.
Yeah, the
They do
shield
knowledge
and-
religion.
Sure.
The sword and shield that we gathered from the water wouldn't happen to fit into them, would they?
Who knows? Would you like to try that?
Yeah.
That's a 31. in knowledge religion.
They just look like dwarves.
I would like to try that.
Yes. So you place
Wait.
which one which?
Can we open up the treasure chest first?
Yes.
Just in case.
All right. You open it up, and inside you find a necklace with that symbol from the door earlier on it.
Mm.
Would you like to,
Borag?
Yep. Would you like to open up the bag and the other thing that was tied up with rocks on it?
Yeah.
So I
The
didn't.
rock thing worries me.
I don't think I emphasized this enough, but this thing that was wrapped in cloth and tied with rocks is like big.
Oh.
Like as big as you guys are.
Oh, that is big.
Yeah. Not as big as Alha's, but it looks like a surfboard almost in size. Pretty big. Which would you like to open first? The little bag or the big
Little
tied up
bag.
thing? Alright. You open up the little bag. And inside you find a metal, I don't know how to describe this. It's like a 6-sided, it almost looks like a compass, but it's like a hexagon. And in the middle there's like a little set for a gem, but it's empty.
Oh, is that for the sapphire? God, that would suck ass if it's for the sapphire.
Seemingly is.
You may not need
Could
it.
could you mage hand it all the way back?
You can't see it anymore. I guess you could. How far is your vision? 'Cause that's 65. That's 70 feet away.
Like if he dropped it like right here,
I mean,
you know.
theoretically, if you want to try it.
I'm assuming right when it touches the water's going to begin again. So what I'm
Yeah,
thinking is you probably have to
but
bring.
but mage hand didn't affect it
No,
though, right?
he did. He grabbed it and yanked it while the rock
Yeah.
was
while it
breaking
was-
apart.
Oh, okay.
The wall was still there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we probably have to put it in over there, and then maybe it'll like keep the water frozen while it's in the water.
Yeah, but you're already over here, so who cares?
True. We'll worry about that later.
All right, the last thing.
Yeah, the thing that's
All right, so
ominously tied down.
you guys open it up, and inside is the waterlogged remains of a body.
Oh, that's sad.
Can I do a heal check on it?
Yeah, they're dead.
Well, like I didn't know like how long.
It's almost pure skeleton.
Wow. Okay, so it's been there for quite some time.
Can we identify like who it could be or anything? Any notable marks on it?
Size-wise, you can determine it is more of a human / half-elf / elf / any other race that's that size, more so than like a Saliska size.
So like a 5'10" to 6 footer essentially.
Yeah.
Like, gotcha.
So not a dwarf.
Interesting.
You also have that sword and shield.
Yeah, can I place the sword where the guy doesn't have a sword and the shield where the guy doesn't have a shield?
Absolutely, you can. And when you do, the door opens. And you have solved my water wall puzzle. Anyway, here's water wall.
Said maybe.
All right, perception check for the next room. You do not hear any rushing sounds, by the way. This one's rush
Even after we
free.
leave.
Oh, nice.
Even after you leave. The only thing you do hear though is like in the speakers you hear some song from some Canadian band. It's like dun 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 dun. That's a Rush joke.
Rush.
Yeah, that's a Rush joke. Okay, anyways, here's the next room.
All right.
Oh, Torag symbol.
That's a giant anvil.
Giant anvil.
Jeez, puzzles out the ass, huh?
You're only halfway.
I know it's like every room's designed for like someone specific. Like Justin, that was like Justin's room essentially to figure out, and then so like maybe like going forward, because like this one, the first room was like all of us working together, and then like it was like basically Justin this whole time to figure this one out. So maybe it'll be along that same kind of thing going forward. Like everyone has their own like room they have to solve.
Possible.
So can we do a perception check to see what everything is?
Absolutely. Would you guys like to walk around, take 20?
Yeah, let's take 20 and just kind of check out what's going on in here.
All right. So I actually labeled some stuff in the GM layer so I wouldn't forget because this puzzle's kind of crazy.
This is gonna be like a Selixa puzzle.
Who's
I'm
wearing the
guessing.
helmet of languages?
Yeah, told you.
Selixa.
Selixa, yeah.
So on these are four like benches. You have to zoom in to read that. But on each of them, there's written words. We're just gonna say it's written exactly as is, technically being dwarven, but we'll just say it's written like in common like that. And then with the 20, you notice that under each letter, it's like a switch. You can like depress it. And then they're labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, just for your guys' sake. So the four words are honesty, patience, strength, and mind.
Why does that ring a bell?
Over on the left, you see a bunch of metal, like raw metal. In my little note here, I labeled them as slag metal cubes. And there's 8 of them left in case you can't count. And then you see a giant anvil with a symbol of what you think is Torag on the ground. Behind the anvil.
I'm assuming we're gonna have to press the buttons corresponding to the remaining cubes or the missing cubes.
Does anyone want to inspect the anvil and the little painting on the ground? Seems kind of like a conspicuous spot. Hint, hint. Is anyone wearing the necklace, by the way? Or holding it, at least? Yeah, you guys found in the treasure chest a necklace of Torag.
Not really a religious man myself.
You can be holding on to it. You can just like carry it in your hand.
I mean, I guess we don't really have anywhere else to put it besides someone holding it.
So who's holding it specifically?
I would say Karamos would be, because he was the one that was like had Elhaz collect all the stuff.
Yeah, I did open the chest.
All right. When you walk around, when you get near the anvil and you're holding onto this necklace, a ghostly figure appears standing on top of the anvil. And I'll go ahead and I'm in the GM layer. Hold on. This is what he looks like.
Whoa. It's a future dwarf.
Yeah, he's got a metal arm.
He's Egyptian.
That's just a picture, yeah. But
Egyptian coded.
yeah, maybe we visited Assyria.
Didn't know that was in here.
Yeah, that's where my character in Scott's campaign's from.
Oh.
Zaid. Anyways, this ghost, he's like, "Hello, gentlemen." That's all he says.
I guess I'll just give him a nod.
Oh, gentlemen.
Just nod back. No one talks back to him.
I guess we'll
Iroh just be like,
give
"Why
greetings.
hello?" Like, why hello?
It is so nice to see somebody coming through here again. My name is Tullander. Very nice to meet you. I am...
Hollander. Has anyone been here in quite some time?
No, let me speak. Your voice is incessant. Anywho, I am a master craftsman. This is my anvil. I helped create this room and as such have latched my soul here. Honestly, a mistake, but that is besides the point.
Would you like me to unlatch your soul? I could probably.
I am not done speaking, please. To my left, you see 8 cubes. Yes? You may speak now.
Yes.
Okay, you can stop speaking. You can take those cubes and bring them to me. I will forge them to be tiny representations of whatever you tell me. You want a little sword? I make you a little sword. A little harp? Great. A little me? Thank you, I appreciate that. And as such, you can place them as tokens to my right on any switch you desire. You have 8 chances. After all 8 guesses, air quotes, they will reset if incorrect. In which case you will come back to me and I will make you something else again. I get great humor at your failure, so please, try as much as you want. It is no problem. I await your command. Tullander out.
And where you speak?
Oh yes, you may speak.
So we have to make objects, put them on a letter.
Could I do a knowledge religion check?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I would like to see if there is a deity of like each one of those things that's written on the pedestal, like
Sure.
honesty, patience, mind, and strength.
Roll away.
That's a 23.
You know that they are 4 pillars of Torag.
Okay.
Like his worshippers, like idealistically. Obviously, not a lot of dwarves are honest or patient. But they're ideals of Torag. Also, if you have any questions, you can ask Tullander too. About how this puzzle works. Because it's vague on purpose because he likes to watch you fail.
How do we solve it?
He said he wants you to put little figurines on the switches, essentially.
Are you asking him that?
Yes.
No, that's what he said, isn't it?
Yeah, I was asking if he's asking.
I'm trying to get him to explain the solution to the problem.
I'm not going to tell you that, obviously. That takes all the fun out of my job. Now, you may or may not need all 8 cubes. I'm just providing 8 because I'm generous.
Is there another pillar to Torag?
Yeah, there's like 312, but that's besides the point.
Lord. I was thinking maybe there's a 5th one and we have to spell it out with the letters of the other words.
If you correctly guess the right combination, I will open the door.
The right combination of letters?
Combination of designs to placement.
Right.
Or maybe it's not designs, or maybe it's not placement. Who knows? That's the joy.
Can I study these pillars, like to see if they give you any clues or anything?
Sure. Go roll perception check on them.
Okay. Okay.
And does anyone want to sense motive Tollander by chance?
I will, because I was about to say that anyway. But
Is the answer hard?
No, I'm way too dumb for that.
24 on a sense motive.
Yeah, he's telling the truth about him being. He makes it look crazy difficult to hide the fact that he's not very smart.
No, is the word is the answer the word hard?
Perhaps you'd have to.
Honesty is H. First letter. Patience 2. Second letter is A. Strength R. and
Oh,
mine
well
is D.
done. Well done.
All right.
Well done.
What are you gonna put on them?
I don't know.
An H, an A, an R, and a D.
Just spell them.
You just gonna
Yeah.
you just gonna take the raw cubes and place them over there?
That would be funny.
You can
Yeah.
do it. All right.
will.
Yeah. Each cube's about the size of a letter. I just drew them big so you can see that there's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you put them on H, A, R, and D, and then you just walk back up to him and ask him if that's correct.
Yeah.
Let me check. He checks. No, that is incorrect. But you are funny.
Is any part of that correct?
I will not tell you if any part is correct. That is no fun.
Oh.
No, they're all wrong.
Convenient how it turned out to be the word hard.
Can we look at the talisman that we got, or the necklace?
Sure. I mean, you could be on the right path for that, Justin. I'm not going to tell you. Yes, you can look at the talisman. It's just Torag.
Right, but are there any like runes or symbols of like the 4 tenets or the 4 things of Torag
Nope.
on the?
It's just the hammer.
Why
just the hammer.
did he only appear if I was holding it over here?
Perhaps because he's not. Remember, I said he's like a ghostly illusion, so
Yeah.
perhaps he's
So he's like linked to it.
yeah.
Hmm. So we have no information on if any of the other rooms reset. Besides him saying that he would reset this, right?
Yep.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said he'll reset. The 8 cubes will reset if you use up all 8 of them, and then he's wrong.
So it's
Actually,
possible that
after you guessed, all the cubes reset.
okay. So it's possible that every room in here resets when done.
Perhaps, yes.
So if I were
which
to,
would eliminate backtracking, if you need.
yeah.
to. Yeah.
So if I were to destroy the necklace, he would probably disappear, and then it would reset back into the river.
That is very likely.
Okay. I was just getting a feeling of if it was possible to threaten this ghostly apparition. But I feel like that is, 1, not a good idea, and 2, not going to work.
I may have thought of that.
That's
Every
I
single
see.
one of these, I had to figure out how would you guys break it.
I do love breaking things. That was my job whenever we did.
Whenever I
you
made
made
maps
maps.
and Halo and stuff, yeah, that is
Mhm.
very true. Those were the days.
Those were the days.
That was a fun time.
Saving quit to link things. Okay.
I do like your HARD idea. That was clever.
Tell me the answer wasn't the word hard.
Could be another word. You could be right on the right track. It could be the design that you make. It could be both.
Yeah. Seeing if 3 rows, or 3 columns, 7 rows.
Remember, the cubes aren't that big. That's just for display.
Yeah, I was just seeing if there's a pattern within which ones are remaining.
I think he just randomly did it.
With
That
where
is
the,
entirely possible.
where the cubes are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just made it look pretty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, very aesthetically pleasing.
Now, I could have made this puzzle ridiculously hard, but then you could have been here for days, and that would have been not fun.
Honestly, I just want we should just get 4 cubes, have them make it like, the rune for H, the rune for A, and the rune for R, and the rune for D, and just put it all on there.
You still going with the hard idea?
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, Ira does that, places him there, asks him. No, it is not the word hard.
I don't
Although
believe
although you guessing incorrectly is making me such.
Disgusting.
Yucky.
I don't get out much.
Clearly.
I can tell. Honesty, patience, strength, and mind.
I mean, you could try to figure out other words that are made with that.
Mind is an interesting one. It's like a.
I wonder why it's bigger than all the other ones.
Because I wanted each one to fill up the whole cube.
Yeah.
So this is like a Tom Riddle situation.
I wouldn't
Voldemort
say
than a Tom Riddle.
it's not that bad. It's not an anagram.
It does have to be a word made of the words.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So it's not an anagram.
I mean, it could be
Wait,
a
hang on,
word
hang on,
with
hang
the
on,
letters,
hang on.
but it's not all
Hang
the
on.
letters.
So
Yeah.
it says each letter is a switch. So what if we just put the cube on patience, the A in patience, or whatever?
Yeah, that's what Justin was
And then
doing. He put one on the H in honesty, the A in patience.
No, but it says each letter is a switch. So maybe like this, like how it's written out, is the clue.
Well, that's not
Like,
actually written there. That's for you guys to help you
okay.
remember how
I was
the
gonna
puzzle
say
works.
if you just put it on the A.
Yeah, that's why on the left it says slag
funny.
metal cubes, 8 remaining cubes. That's not written there. That's just for your guys' convenience.
I see. What's what's this guy's name?
His name is Tollander.
You said we make his name.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
I was thinking.
I have a little thing.
I was thinking.
There it is.
I was thinking Hollander or like Torag. There's a T. There's no O's.
Honesty has
Well,
no.
there is.
Honest, yes, no.
Yeah, Tor.
There's definitely enough. I mean, strength is a G. You could definitely spell Torag. It's Torag.
Mm. I don't know. Cubes.
Can you read the riddle one more time, Josh?
Like, have him tell you about it?
Yep. Just tell us about the riddle one more time.
Yes, I will explain it once again. So there are 8 cubes. You can bring them to me. You don't have to, but please. I have nothing else to do in here, so please bring them to me. I will design them into anything you wish. And then you place them on the right. In the right spots. And if you do it correctly, I will open the door.
Mm.
You may or may not need all 8 cubes. I won't tell you. Although if you're nice to me or do something nice, then maybe I'll give you a hint. I don't know.
I bring him a cube and make him one of himself.
Yes. Oh, thank you very much. This is very great. As such, you only need 1 letter from the 4th block.
Ah. Mind. One letter from the fourth block.
Open. OPEN.
Do you want to try that out?
Sure.
All right. So the O from honesty. It's the only O. The only P in
Yep.
patience. That's the only P.
E in strength.
There's only one E in strength, and there's only one N in mind. And when you do that, he chuckles and the door opens.
Whoa!
Oh, nice.
Well done.
Good job, bro.
It was open.
He said he'd open the door. And there's only one of that
So-
letter in each word.
So you didn't even have to carve anything.
Nope. Told you he's not very
Okay.
smart.
What a puzzle to dedicate your life to.
He starts
And
crying.
your death.
Goodbye, friends.
Thank
Safe
you
travels.
for the fun challenge. Thank you for the
Please
fun
shut up and
challenge,
get out of here.
I'm perceiving. I've perceived
I'm a
Oh,
Feliosing.
jeez.
the fabric of life itself.
I'm a Feliosing.
Ellie? Yes.
Oops.
Reveal the matter of the universe.
Accidentally revealed part of the next room, but it doesn't matter. It's just a little slice.
Whoa. Is that a little robot in the bottom corner?
I guess it does look like that. No, it is.
They look like cracks in like
It's
the
BMO.
wall.
It's a, it's actually a stand.
It's like Lego arms.
So it's like yeah, it's a stand, and each one of those things looks like it can like hold a torch or something.
Looks exactly like Lego hands.
Yeah,
Burp, burp.
that's kind of what it reminded me of. And in the middle here, you see a table. There are 6 torches, half sunk into the table, and they are lit. And in the middle of the table, it looks like a button. You guys want a perception around the room?
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, you guys aren't rolling so hot.
Nope.
Is that
I've
everybody?
rolled under a 10 like every time.
Who hasn't rolled?
Drew.
Andrew, what are you doing over there?
He's gone.
It's gone from Discord too.
He's muted.
Oh.
Oh, you're muted.
No, not
bro.
gone. Not gone. I was talking to Carly.
Tell her hey.
Will do. So what am I rolling for? Sorry.
Perception, because everyone else
Easy.
rolled like garbage.
Sweet. Awesome. That's a 13.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you everything anyways.
For I'm kind.
There are 10 torches on each wall. There are holes in the ceiling and dents in the floor. And yes, the holes in the ceiling line up with the dents in the floor.
This is what we're seeing?
Yep.
10 torches per wall, like per 4 sides?
Yep. So along the roof, like where the wall and the ceiling combine, there are 60 torches. Like in a continuous line all along the top. So each wall is 10.
There's holes in the ceiling?
Yep. Lots of holes. And then there's a bunch of dents in the floor lined out corresponding to set holes.
So, seemingly, if we make a mistake, some things could be shooting down upon us.
Shooting down, spiked down, sprayed down, yes.
Or up.
Well, there's holes in the ceiling and only dents in the floor, so they probably wouldn't be going up.
So like spears coming all the way down to the
Oh,
spear
and also
rack.
as you wait, who's not in? Is Ira just chilling back there?
He probably just didn't move.
You lazy bones. Yeah, so that's what's going on.
What is this thing in the middle? Holding torches?
So it's like a table. And there's torches that are like half sunk into it, and they're lit. And there's a torch holder right in front of Elhaz there.
So why is this little man down here different?
Because there's a door there, so there's nowhere on the wall for the torch holder to go. So it's got a little stand instead.
Oh.
Making fun
So
of my
there's
torch
six
holder.
torches.
Yep, 6 torches, 6 holders.
Honestly, I think the safest thing to do would just be everyone stand outside the room. Have Elhaz lift a torch?
The torches are stuck in there.
Stuck in there?
Yep. There's a button.
Wonder if it's a time thing.
And all the torches on the walls are all unlit. It's just the 6 in the middle.
I wonder if you hit the button and then it's like a timer and like shit shoots out, and then you have to get the thing in the holster in time for it to like turn off the trap, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you hit the button, you run like fucking hell, and put them all in their spots.
Why are there 60 torches? Or 40, or I mean, either way.
There's 60, 10 per wall.
Yeah. Why are there 60 just empty torches?
So what else can we see, Josh? Can we do like a survival check or a knowledge check? Is there anything else that we could do, or
Not really.
no? Okay.
You can do more perceptions, I guess.
I mean, the first thing I would want to do is just press the button and see what happens.
Get over there and press the button.
Okay. Elhaz is gonna press the button.
He can't. It is not moving.
It's stuck.
Yep.
Alright, can he... How high are the ceilings?
Like 40
Like,
feet.
where the torches?
Oh.
The-
Those are like 5 feet up. You can reach them at the ground.
Okay.
And there's stuff drawn on the walls, by the way.
Stuff drawn on the walls?
Yeah. Lots of stuff. This room's covered in artwork.
Like?
Just stuff. You're not in the room.
What if we had Eos try and light some of the torches so we can see?
Oh, snap. Telling me the fire mage is gonna use his fire to light all the torches?
Totally could.
Potentially.
Do you have any, like, beam fire?
He can
Could
just,
he, like...
he can just spark a lot.
Yeah,
That's
honestly.
I was saying
Like
he
like
could just
60
sit
sparks.
in a line and just, like, shoot down the line. Light all the torches.
I mean, he has a little 5 spell that does that.
Can you use it 6 times?
No.
Why don't we have Eos try light the torches just so we can see what's going on?
Okay, I'm gonna go pee while he does that.
Get in there, buckaroo.
Cast fire shuriken.
You know, launch fire shurikens everywhere. You light the torch and then it instantly goes out, every single one of them.
So the button won't press, but what
The
if
button
is
won't
there-
press. I'm trying to figure out a way.
Hang on. So,
It should press, but it's not right now.
well, let's get that piece that we found, that compass thing, Because isn't it a hexagon with a little depression in it?
That didn't leave the room.
The hexagon that had the
Yeah, as
depression
soon as
in
you
it?
guys walked into the Tollander room, it went away. You don't need that for this room.
Oh, okay. Do we have everything we need?
One person is not in the room technically, so no.
I see. Okay.
That may or may not be why the button won't press. Hello? What was that?
I blew my nose. Sorry.
Oh, I thought someone said, "Hello, how are you?" Just like really muffled.
Guess you just gotta wait for Justin to get back.
How's everyone doing? Everyone having fun so far?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take you to design this tunnel?
Including like think about it and stuff, like 10 hours.
It's not bad.
Yeah. I think the hardest part was the first room, having to make that puzzle work.
You been looking for jobs, Josh, or got a good
Actually,
lead?
right before this, I had a place call and said that they might extend me an offer later this week.
Excellent. Where at?
It's a weight loss place with Premier.
Alright, back.
So I'll be doing stuff with that, like pre and post surgical consults, things like that.
Very cool. Is
Justin-
that Dayton or Cincinnati or?
Centerville.
Oh, excellent.
Yep. Justin, they have determined that the button won't press because you're not in the room. Okay, now you can press the button.
All right, El Haas, press the button.
Okay. Sorry, I was coughing.
You ready to press the button? Now you're in
Press the
room?
button.
All right. So a couple things are gonna happen. First of all, a wall appears behind you. Second of all the torches in the middle extinguish and pop up, so you can grab them. And then all the torches along the ceiling light up.
Okay.
Okay. Now that 10 seconds have passed, everyone roll a actually it's 5 after 5 seconds, everyone roll a perception check. All right. Well, that's nat 20. Every 5 seconds a torch extinguishes.
It's a timer.
Timer.
It's a timer, so get it. We should get everything into the holsters.
Time's ticking. I have a real time watch going right
All right.
now.
Yeah.
Tick tock, tick
Everyone,
tock.
I'll just say, everyone grab one and put it in a holster. So, like, Ira will grab one and go grab one, and then go over here and put it in the holster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a holster down here?
I'm gonna grab the one that's right in front and just place it right in there. Right over there.
I'm on one, right? This is a.
Yeah.
I didn't know why there was an X in it.
Anything
All right.
happen?
Yes. So the one that you put where Karamos is lights up. Did someone put one on the right side? 4 minutes left, by the way. 358,
I put one-
357.
I put one over
There's
here.
6 of them. Is there one over here?
Yeah, I guess. We're gonna.
We don't have to like stay at them, do we?
Nope. They slide in. They are held in the little
Okay.
torch holders.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Then
All
I'll
right.
just place mine and come back to the middle.
I know this is kind of rude, but I'm gonna send you guys some stuff, and the timer's still tick tocking. There's 3.5 minutes left. The button is still in the middle, so you may or may not be able to. You know the theme of this tunnel so far, so perhaps that could help you if you need more time. All right, I'm gonna be sending you guys some stuff. There's 3 minutes and 19 seconds left.
Is that like a reset button?
Perhaps. Okay, over where Elhaz is, there's a bunch of indentations, which looks like in the shape of different weapons. Over where Eos is, there's a bunch of words written in different languages. Over where Siliska is, there's nothing. As a matter of fact, when you try to put the torch into the stand, it falls to the ground. Almost as if the other ones need to be lit up before you can put that one in. Where there's 2.5 minutes left, by the way. Where Karamos is, there's a bunch of iconography, which I will send to you guys once I find it in my huge list of pictures here. My Pathfinder picture folder is massive. Yes, this is ticking against your time. Too bad. And then where who's left? Where Ira is?
Ira.
Yeah. Where Ira is the thing I think I just yes. Where Ira is, so I'm gonna type in Ira into this. There's that. So I'm gonna look for the other one here in a second. 1 minute 45 seconds.
Ira's like, I think we need to put the torches back. Let's buy ourselves some more time. So like she'll tell everyone to put the torches back and hit the button again.
Okay. Just for the record, you don't have to put the torches back. They'll automatically go back when you press the button. But
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this timer. Set a new one for 5 minutes, and everything resets in the entire room. Go 5 minutes. And here's the last one.
I'll say.
Was that bottom right guy the destroyer or something? Vogrug?
I'm gonna put this on the recording so people can see what's going on here.
Okay, so it's probably like in order, like, you know, kind of like the red, blue, green, or like red, blue, green, yellow thing where you have to like mimic it. Maybe it's like you slot one in on one and then have to slot another one. You know what I'm saying?
4 minutes and 8 seconds. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can get a universal timer for all of you guys. But I'll update you every minute.
Like a
4 minutes left.
So you said there's weapons on this wall, Josh, right?
Indentations.
Weapons right here?
Yeah, you guys can write on the map if you want. Yeah, there's like indentations of weapons, different weapon shapes.
And then on this wall there was
Bunch of words written.
words.
I can't.
And then over here is the shit that you just sent on what's it called?
That
Discord.
that is
and
the
then-
bottom picture on Discord, and then near where Scott is the. Actually, never mind. The one where you are is the top picture. The one where Scott is the bottom one.
Can I do a knowledge check on this of some kind?
You tell me what knowledge, and I'll tell you if you get anything from it.
Well,
Religion.
Okay. On your wall?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Weapon.
3 minutes even left.
Well, I know.
26.
No, you gain no information about religious iconography on your wall.
This is the
I
top
will
one.
add-
Here's the top right, yeah.
Ira will ask Celiska if she has any knowledge of what the iconography would be.
This is the.
That's
That's
the-
Celiska was the god one.
Yep.
Gods.
And the bottom left is words. Seeing Justin, I guess you're left-handed, so having to write with a right-handed mouse is probably horrible, but writing with a
Yeah.
mouse in general is also terrible.
And then mine was. What was this one?
That's the gods one. There's none where Celiska is. The torch keeps
Oh.
falling to the ground. You can actually here. I'll pick up and move your. Oh, you moved it. Okay. Yep. So there's just
So
four.
there's only
There's just
four?
4 different things. Yep. 2 minutes even left. 158, 157, 156.
Let's hit the button again.
Okay.
All right, you
button.
go and hit the button. How
Um,
do I reset this? Here we go. And it immediately starts a new timer. 458, 457.
I think you may have
Ira
reset
will
my
say-
companion as well.
Ira will ask Celiska to.
Did I? Did I send him to the?
He's banished.
Yeah,
He's
oh, I
gone.
probably deleted something and he got deleted too. Here, I'll go grab him.
Ira will ask Celiska to read the words because she has the
Yeah.
helmet on.
Are these? Oh, are these like we haven't inspected these yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
read
yeah.
the. Can you like read the words over here? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll. What is perception or?
One of them is in ancient dwarven, so the helmet does not give it to you for free.
Oh, I don't have linguistics, so I probably.
You'll
can't.
have to give it. You'll have to give it to Karamos, and Karamos will have to use it.
Bro, why don't you just keep it? I don't really need it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. 4 minutes even left.
Ira wants to roll a knowledge on the gods, just if she can
Yep.
recognize all the symbols.
Yep, yep,
I
yep.
know the bottom right is Brovagug.
Oh my
Mhm.
god!
Bottom right is indeed Rovagug.
Top left we know.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's Torag.
I feel like we've talked about the bottom left. I feel like I've seen it or drunk guy, someone's talked about it. I got I think it's a +5 linguistics.
Eos,
So
while you're over
26.
there, you can actually start to read those. Ira cannot, but you can. And just what was yours?
Whoa.
26 on religion?
26 linguistics.
Oh, for the words.
Words. Yeah.
Well, it's in it DC 30 for the
Oh yeah.
It takes 20. That takes hours, and this is only you got 2 minutes and 51 seconds left.
30 or higher for intricate, exotic, or very old writing.
I'm gonna let you keep rolling until you get a natural 20.
Okay.
So keep on rolling.
I don't need a natural 20.
Okay, well, 17 is that high enough?
Oh, I have 8 + 5, 13. I think so.
Yeah, that's exactly enough.
Woo.
Okay, so before it says blank heals. No. Hold on, I have it written down. Let me go look for it. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. I was looking at Jared's thing. Okay, it says time matters not for all.
Time matters.
158, 157. Scott, there next to all his pictures of different weapons, there's 4 cutouts, like the cutout in the door at the beginning. So you
What
can look-
what are the shapes? Then what are the shapes of the cutouts?
they're just 4 rectangles. You can put anything in them.
Oh, okay.
There's 4 holes. Okay, Jared, 138, 137. Jared, okay, I was looking for this file here, so I think I actually have it saved. Oh yeah, I do. Here we go. I still have my images saved up here. Jared, the top left symbol translates to might. The top, oh, hold on, where's my timer at? There's 59 seconds left. The top right translates to transformation. The bottom left translates to wisdom. And the bottom right translates to battle. There's 40 seconds left.
All right, someone hit the button.
All right, button.
All right. 5 minutes again. 4:59, 4:58. When you guys reset, the torches are back in the middle.
So time matters not for some weapons. So what if we all
Time matters
put
not
like
for
our
all.
weapons? What if we put all our weapons in the slots and then put the torch there?
All right, you guys want to do that?
I don't have any weapons.
If you don't have a weapon, you can just put whatever you want in there. Do you have any magical
Okay.
item or anything that's important to you, or can you summon something that you can use as a weapon? Do you have a staff
No.
or a wand or anything?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay, well then leave it empty because you battle with air.
I'll put my quarterstaff in there.
I'll put my glaive, and then
Jared, you putting like a rod in there? 357, 356, 355.
I guess I'll put like a little necklace thing I have. Does that count?
Oh, sure. Jared puts his rod in there, and when you do, that torch lights up. You guys take your stuff
so
out.
then we grab it, and then we go to the words. I would say.
You translate them. You put the torch in there. Do you say them out loud in common?
Yes.
And that torch lights up.
And then we go to the top, right here, and then have Eos say all the words out loud, and then put the torch in.
Nothing happens. 315, 314, 313.
Let's go down here, and I'll roll on the see if I can know all the gods
Yep.
again.
Roll again.
That's a 25.
Okay, so top left is Torag. Bottom right is Rovagug. You know that the bottom left is Caden Kalian. And the top right
That's Gorham, isn't it?
is indeed Gorham, yes.
Yeah, that's Gorham.
Yeah, Caden Killian's the guy who, he's like the human, or not the human, but he.
So
he got
he's
so
on my
drunk he
boots.
ascended to godhood because he passed
Yeah,
the
he's
test.
on my boots.
Yeah.
That's
Ira
why I
will say
recognize it.
Ira will say the names out loud and then put the torch in there.
And that lights up.
And then we go to the top. And so what are the
214, 213.
I'm gonna
212.
say
What are the-
honesty, patience, strength, and mind. And put the torch in.
That does not work. You can actually leave the torch in, it'll just light up when you get it right.
They seem so similar to the ones above.
Maybe it's in alphabetical order.
156, 155, 154.
Saliska, why don't you stand next to why don't we all stand next to it? Maybe it's like a representation of us. So like we each represent that totem. How about I put my hand on wisdom, transformation, put it on Karamos, might, put on Eos, and then battle, you put your hand on it, and then we all say them at the same time.
Okay.
We'll assume Jared speaks at the same time as you, just to make this not horribly. You guys say them?
Okay.
I gotta
Yeah.
hear it.
Right, 3,
Wisdom.
2, 1. Transformation.
Battle.
That wasn't very synchronous. 57 seconds. 56.
All right.
55.
Count of 3,
54,
people.
53.
3, 2, 1. Transformation.
Battle.
Maybe Scott has a delay. You
He's
do that,
delayed.
nothing happens. 45 seconds.
All right, you two switch. Eos and Soliska switch.
You guys start to hear a clanking, like a winding of springs above you.
Okay,
go-
again.
35.
3, 2, 1. Transformation.
Battle.
It still doesn't work. 27
Go
seconds.
hit the
26.
Button. Go hit the button.
25.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the button. We're gonna
All
hit the button.
Evan resets, and all the torches go back to the middle, and everything is reset. I'm gonna cancel this and immediately start a new one. 459, 458.
Okay, so
457.
grab a
What
torch.
what if Eos is battle?
Grab a torch and go over here and put all our weapons in.
Yep, weapons.
All right,
Run over here.
Jared, move over there. So let's go move over there. 453, 442. Scott, I don't see you moving.
Soliska.
My bad. I'm coming.
I don't see enough movement.
All right,
All right,
you guys
go.
do that one. That one lights up.
Okay,
Words.
we all go down in here and we say the words and we put the thing in there.
Yep, works.
Time matters not for all.
Okay,
Gods.
come over here. We say all the gods out loud.
Justin's
We
bringing
put
all the words with you. Yep, that
Yeah.
one works
Yeah.
too.
They're mine.
419, 418, 417. All right,
Okay.
you're back here again.
Okay.
And then
So, what if Eos is battle?
Eos's battle.
Maybe.
These are
Or-
these are arcane runes, by the way. I actually looked up from Rise of the Rune Lords, archaic runes.
So can I do arcane? What is it? Arcane? No, not that one. Detect magic? Not that one. Read magic?
Yeah, when you read magic, that's exactly what you read back is those words. Jared was
so
doing the
that's-
same thing.
Okay.
So that's how you read them. 335, 334, 333.
Maybe I'm transformation.
It's entirely possible. Who? Okay, I think the ones where we would have the most trouble with is battle and might.
I think your might in Eos's battle. He has like an internal conflict.
Oh,
Doesn't
by the way,
he?
this is the last room. So once you guys figure this out, then you're done with the tunnel.
Okay,
I think
Just to up the stakes of the danger here. 252,
Or
251.
Karamos, maybe
250.
Karamos is wisdom.
Well, I'm an arcane intelligence kind of guy.
But it could be like your age because you're an older person.
It's true. I
You
am
know.
an old man.
So
You guys can ask me for the
Yeah.
time whenever you want to. I'm just saying it every once in a while, just keep you guys updated. But you can
good.
just ask for
No,
it.
that's good. That's good. I like when you just randomly say it.
225, 224.
So I will say, Eos, try transformation, and Karamos, you take wisdom. I'll take battle, and Soliska takes might. And
Ignore
we all
that
say
ring
it.
sound my phone did. I was just testing to see which noise it made. 2
Why-
minutes.
Here.
why,
159,
why are they making
158, 157, 156.
Just try it. Just try it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Try it. Wisdom.
I didn't hear anything. I just heard
Are we
wisdom.
gonna have to all say it at the same time every time?
I'm sorry, this is an interactive puzzle. Excuse me. This might not even be the
Alright, ready?
solution. I'm just enjoying this.
Maybe we just press them.
Everyone puts a
Can we-
hand on one.
Can we press
90, 89, 88,
Does anything
87.
happen?
No, you can't press them.
Okay.
Although they don't look like they're painted on the wall, they look like almost like if LEDs were
Etched.
inserted into the wall.
Like etched.
Not etched, but it's like they're colorful, but like not lit.
What kind of colors are emitting from them?
You can't tell because they're not lit. 59, 58,
Okay,
57.
what happens if I just say
56?
might, transformation, wisdom, and battle? Just
Nothing
like in
happens.
Right.
Nothing
None of them
happens
light up?
because you just did it. Nope. 50 seconds. 49, 48,
Someone go hit the
47.
button.
46,
Let's do it
45,
again real quick.
44.
Okay.
I need someone to tell me they're hitting the button.
I'm hitting the button.
All right, everything
Alright, we all
resets.
run to the weapon.
Let's just start with
Oh,
this one.
Start with this one? Okay.
Yeah, so we don't have to.
459, 458, 457. Yeah, because once you figure out this one, then you can just run
yeah.
and do the rest of them. Although I did
Okay,
enjoy you guys
I
running
think it
around every
matches
time.
with one of us.
Here, hang on. Ira will touch bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right, and say them as like she does them all. Like, but she has. It's like a pattern. Like you have to talk them because it's like 1 hash, 2 hash, 3 marks, and then 4 marks. And so it's like she taps 1, says like might, or you know she says.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
what do
I know what
say?
you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Use
Nothing
the battle
happens.
Transformation then might.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
416, 415, 414.
So we don't think it's us all saying a word that represents something at the same time.
Well, we certainly could go through the 16 iterations of us saying them.
Better keep track. If that's right. I'm not saying it is or not.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so. Why would it be so tailored specifically to us? You know. Is it what this stone determines we best represent out of these 4?
Yeah, why does the stone get to choose?
Yeah.
3 minutes, 30 seconds, 329, 328, 327.
Are those the 4 tenets of Torag? Can I do a knowledge religion on that?
Yeah, roll. Justin already said the 4 tenets from earlier, but
Is it okay? Never mind then.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
what
not
kind of
it then.
knowledge checks could we do on this?
You tell me and I'll tell you if you get any information out of it.
Nobility.
Local.
All right, go ahead and roll them.
20.
Local doesn't get you anything. Now, you study arcane, right?
Me, yes.
Yeah, so you find these symbols written in like scrolls in magic books and things like that.
Right. So it could be parts of a spell.
Perhaps.
17
On
nobility.
Nothing. You don't get anything out of this.
Could I do a spellcraft check on this?
Sure. Roll it.
13.
230, 229, 228. No, you don't get anything out of that. It seems like a spell would be written with lots of these. So
Yeah.
just being 1 or in this case 4 is like pretty. I think like Japanese. That's kind of how spells are. That's why you gotta train and study and things like that. That's why it's a skill. 2 minutes. 159. 158.
Oh.
I mean, I don't. Like nothing we've tried has even like made it even remotely work.
Not even a single one of
Nothing's-
them is lit up or nothing. Yeah.
Can I cast a spell onto it?
Yeah, what spell are you casting? 126,
Um,
125, 124.
One that would have one of these symbols. Like, I
You
don't
tell
know.
me. What spells do you think this would happen? Because you don't have books. Remember, you're just doing this off your head. So
Do we
Yeah.
do we think that they align with like the
positive energy.
59 seconds, 58 seconds,
I'm
57
gonna
seconds.
press the
do we
button.
think that
Alright.
the
Everything resets.
might
459, 458,
Alright.
457.
do we think that the might transformation wisdom battle relate to the gods down below? Because I mean, think about it. Like Gorm is the god of war, so battle. Dwarves are always wise, wisdom. I don't know what that.
Jared, feel free to type or chime in.
Rovagug, he's like the
You thinking?
primeval god, and he's trying to like destroy the world or like reset it or something. I don't remember exactly what.
I would put him at transformation and then put.
Rovagug is also
Oh.
well known for volcanoes and things like that.
Yeah,
Because he's like in
He's,
the
like,
center
trying
of the
to-
earth.
reset the world.
Yeah. And you guys are trying to head to a volcano, so.
Can I do a channel positive energy to see if like any like magic like
Yeah.
emits from them?
Yeah, so you channel 4 minutes, by the way, 359, 358. You channel positive energy, and it almost looks like they're gonna light up. Like you can see like maybe a faint spark, but then it goes out.
Can I lay
These
on
are
hands
arcane
one of the
runes.
symbols? Can I lay on hands one of the symbols?
Yep. You did same thing happens.
Jared, shoot a. I was gonna say shoot a fireball at it, but shoot at something that doesn't explode. I mean, I guess I could shoot a grease on it or something.
I mean, I shoot magical elemental blasts out of my hand.
Oh well, yeah, do that.
Those aren't considered spells, though.
Are they arcane in nature?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know if we heard that. Jared, do it again.
Acid arrow.
There we go. 259, 258. So you cast Acid Arrow, and the battle rune lights up in red.
Oh God, we have to do each one.
250, 249, 248, 247.
Okay, before we start shooting all of our spells, let's figure out which category each one would fall under.
I don't have spells, so none.
Transmutation would probably be transformation. Oh,
226, 225.
evocations. Which one did Jared?
Acid Arrow.
Is that an evocation spell?
I believe so.
That's probably battle. Which one lit up? Battle.
Yeah, battle lit up. Which I think is the bottom right one.
Yeah. Transmutation, evocation. What else we got?
I'll cast Cure Light Wounds to see what.
159, 158, 157. Cure Light Wounds does nothing.
Hmm.
You and your divine magic. Get out of here.
But that'd be wisdom.
Mage armor.
All right, so you cast Mage Armor, and Wisdom lights up.
Oh, okay. So Jared needs to cast all these essentially.
Well, Justin, actually, I guess Jared cast that one too, but yeah.
That's conjuration.
Yeah, I guess maybe that should be Transformation that lights up. No, we'll do Wisdom. I like it better that way.
Okay.
120, 119, 118.
Okay. Let's. So I can cast.
Hope you're keeping track of your spell slots.
I am.
I used one Cure Light Wounds.
You guys start to hear springs coil up again. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53.
So. we got
What if I did
conjuration.
smite evil? Do you think that would help?
Are you divine?
45.
I am.
44.
Then no.
43. 42. 41.
Oh, spell.
40 seconds left.
So evocation's battle.
35 seconds.
Hit the button.
I need someone to tell me to hit the that they hit the button.
Conjuration.
25 seconds.
Caramos, hit the button.
20 seconds. 15
I'm
seconds.
reading here. I'll hit the button.
All right. 459, 458, 457. Everything's not lit up. All the runes are unlit up.
Okay, so we have. Jared, use
Now-
a.
My original edition of this was that I was going to make 16 rune pages and give you different ones every time you press the button. But I decided to leave it at one so that way you guys didn't like threaten to kill me.
I'm trying to just keep track of. I don't even know what half of the schools of magic are. So we could do grease as conjuration. I'll just shoot a grease at it.
Okay. When you do that, transformation lights up.
Okay. Oh God, my page reset. Back to the
So-
bottom.
4
Acid,
minutes.
could he do? Could you do
3:59.
another acid arrow?
I don't know what level acid arrow is, but
Do you have any orisons? Maybe that.
I'm gonna
would,
cast resistance, which is abjuration.
that wisdom lights up.
All right, I'm going to cast message for transmutation.
Transformation already lit up from your grief spell.
Okay.
Do we need might?
Acid arrow.
All right, battle lights up. So you just have might left.
We already did evocation, right?
Yep, that was battle. Jared did acid arrow again.
We do a divination spell. Can I do guidance?
Yeah, nothing lights up.
Um,
We just need might.
What's guidance do actually?
guidance provides a +1 on a single attack roll.
Oh,
saving
then
throw, and
might.
skill check.
Yeah, the might does indeed light up, and all 4 have lit up, and the torch
go,
is
Oh my
glowing.
god!
Everybody run.
3 minutes.
All right.
2:59.
Run to
Weapons.
weapons. Run to weapons.
I need to see everyone there. 2:54.
Run to weapons. Come on,
2:53.
guys.
2:52.
Oh, I've deleted myself. That one was on me.
Oh, so that
So
might
bad.
have been what happened last time.
No, I just.
God.
Peeing.
He's
Move.
being-
2:37.
All right, let's do the other ones. Okay.
Okay,
weapons in.
that one, yeah, that one's good. That one lights up.
Okay, say the words, and then
Words,
put
time
the.
matters after all.
Okay, that one lights up. There you are, Justin.
Saying the name of the gods.
And
then-
that one lights up.
And
2:15,
oh,
2:14.
God.
Drop the final one in here.
Yep,
Put 'em
and it
in
goes
there.
in, and the door is still closed. 2:08, 2:07, 2:06.
Well, there are 2 more torches, right? Well, put the one in the middle here.
Okay, good.
Gerard was right.
All 6 torches are in. 2 minutes. 1:59, 1:58. The door is still closed.
All 6
1:56,
torches are in.
1:55, 1:54.
Time matters not for all. What if we have to wait for the timer to end?
Try that.
All right, we got 1 minute and 45 seconds left. How you
I
guys
mean,
doing?
how much could spears coming down from the ceiling really hurt?
It's not just
Are
it's
all-
not just
are
spears, by
all
the way.
six-
But
Are all 6 lit up?
yep, all 6 are lit up. Minute and 30
Matters
left.
after all.
I want to do a protection from evil communal.
I'm gonna crawl under Hell House.
Okay.
Wow, all we have to do is just. We think it's just gonna end.
Yeah.
110. How you guys
Right
doing?
when-
You guys like these so far?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to kill time. We got 1 minute and 3 seconds left, and I'm gonna let it count down in real time. 58,
This is nerve wracking.
56.
I like the first room. That was cool.
What if we have to hit the button again? I feel like that would reset everything, though, wouldn't it?
That is exactly what that would do. Based off previous
45 seconds.
previous evidence. Right when he said time matters not for all, I was like, his timer's got to run out at some point.
Thirty seconds. You guys are awfully quiet.
There's nothing else to do.
Good talk. 20 seconds.
Just waiting to see if I have to go build a new character or not.
10, 9,
Nice.
8,
Try and
7,
finagle
6,
myself out of the
5,
hole areas.
4, 3, 2, 1. The timer runs out and the door opens.
Oh my god.
By the
I'm
way,
really worried about that.
fun fact, you guys could have just sat there for 5 minutes and it just would have opened.
Oh my god, really?
Yep. That was an anti-puzzle. The whole point of the room was just sit there for 5 minutes.
That is what I was saying.
Pretty funny, huh? Here, I'll even oh, I didn't write it
Damn.
down. But yeah, that was all that just to invoke fear into you. Actually, you guys were never gonna die at all. It was all designed to be like a trap.
I can tell Andrew was pretty stressed about that timer.
I knew it
Damn.
would be. Yeah, that is an anti-puzzle. That's why I saved it for last, because you guys have been stressing about rooms resetting and all this stuff. But yeah, you just had to press the button and wait for 5 minutes, and it just opens up.
I'll give us something to do during 5 minutes at least.
And you guys finally see
I'm perceiving.
Apheliosing. You guys
Okay,
see
have to-
outside, and it is nighttime because you guys took so long, with all the take 20s and stuff. And you see dirt, and then you see what looks like
Lava.
no, it's supposed to be like red sand.
Oh,
As you guys have finally entered the depths of the mountains, as you approach Ash Peak, the volcano, and we'll see you next time.
woo! Puzzles, let's go!
You guys have solved all my puzzles. I hope you enjoyed them.
I did.
We love puzzles.